be in there. Larry is tremendous. They can pressure the quarterback. Vic Fangio, a defensive coach.
You know why I said you number 6 is for me? The Los Angeles Rams. So you guys were
Nobody
way
cares
off
about
right
number
now.
6. Nobody cares about number
You
6.
think Bill Cowher was plussed with that at all? Non-plussed is the word for sure. Right?
All right, I'm ready.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys?
This week, I'm taking the Las Vegas Raiders
Week 10.
over the
Let's
Kansas
go.
City Chiefs.
I'm going to take the Philadelphia Eagles over that vaunted Denver defense.
I got the Browns having a big day in New England and beating the Pats.
You know what? I'm going to actually agree with you.
Go ahead, Phil. I mean,
Who
Boomer.
we got on?
Yeah,
We
don't
got
call me Phil.
Yeah, no.
Jan,
I'll go with
Marissa,
the Vegas
Trev.
Raiders
Okay.
over the Kansas City Chiefs tonight.
Rich
That
gang
was
in
an
the building.
insult,
Let's
huh?
go.
Don't you guys get upset when people call you each other out on the airport either. You know what? Hey, folks, we'll see you back at halftime. But first, with kickoff just a few moments away,
We will get you out to your game. When? Next!
we'll see.
The best things America makes.
All right. So we say JJ who? Trev, you? Oh yeah, Trev hasn't seen JJ yet, y'all. So we gotta we'll show Trev JJ in a little bit. What's up, Marissa? The experts are taking San Fran over the Rams. Wow. Okay. That's some interesting news. What's good, Oraculum? How y'all feeling this morning? Trying to just drop this
The plan. That's 7 times the.
this volume down.
7 times the.
There we go.
Music, gaming, Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN Plus, and more. That's 7 times the entertainment. Because everyone deserves better. And with plans starting at just $35, better costs less than you think.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good game, yo. The Falcons and the Cowboys. It's gonna be a good game. Yes, sir, Ada. Bills Mafia. Let's go.
In this market, you'll find Fisher.
Jan, we're probably gonna do JJ for the Chiefs Raiders game. We're gonna save him for like Sunday night, big premiere. I'm still working on a couple things, but we'll probably we'll do JJ tonight. Sunday Night Football.
Obligated to act in our client's best interest.
So when do you make more money? Only when your clients make more money?
Yep. We do better when our clients do better. At Fisher Investments.
Cowboys gonna eat Falcon today. Oh, it's definitely gonna be some. I feel like that game is definitely gonna be a dogfight. You know, it's not gonna be an easy win either way. I know we got diehard Cowboy fans on the stream. So to see some Falcons in here too. Marissa says, nope, Falcons gonna upset Cowboys today. Yeah, I mean, listen, I feel like it definitely can go either way. A lot of people, I think hype up the Cowboys. Not to say they're not a good team, but it's gonna be interesting to say the least, So.
The NFL is proud to partner with organizations that support our military and veteran communities.
Gallup is back.
NFL Today on
That's true.
CBS
Yeah.
is presented by the all-new 2022 Grand Wagoneer.
And welcome back to the NFL Today. And now Amazon takes you out to the
All right,
sights
so we
and
got
sounds
9
of the game
votes
between
already.
the Bills and the Jets.
89%
Let's throw it out to
Bills.
East Rutherford with our announcers,
11%
Spiro Dedes
Jets.
and Jay Feely.
That was expected, to be honest, though.
All right, JB, I hope you're hungry. We've got some high-level tailgating going on here outside MetLife Stadium on a 45-degree day. Great football weather here in East Rutherford.
Whole pigs, tomahawk steaks. Yo, I'm trying to be at their tailgate. Let's tailgate the series, yo. Who cooks tomahawk steaks outside of the tailgate?
See that the Bills lead over New England now, down to just a half game atop the AFC East. Hi, everyone. So great to have you with us. The NFL on CBS alongside former NFL Pro Bowler Jay Feely. I'm Spiro Ditas. Jay, let's dive right in. Such a disappointing performance for the Bills last week in Jacksonville, as they are eager to get back on the field today.
Spiro, I think this is a season-defining game for this Bills team.
We got
Can
this.
they put that Jacksonville game
Jan,
aside and
you
get
could
back
chill
to
under my
playing
opinion.
the way they did the first 5 weeks and be the
cool.
best team in the AFC, or does it linger and have an impact on the rest of the season?
We spent some time with Josh Allen last night, and suffice it to say, he was eagerly awaiting to get back on the field as he reverted back some of the mistakes that he has really avoided. He's been so good the last couple of years.
Yeah, he was resolute. They were very confident in Josh Allen playing the way he's played over the last 2 years. The issues to me were really because of the offensive line. Early in the season, Josh Allen had time. He could go through his reads, find his receivers downfield, and then has the arm strength to deliver the ball. He could not do that last week because of interior pressure. Taven Bryan on Cody Ford here, getting into Josh Allen's face all game long. He wasn't confident. He couldn't step into his throws. But they do get Spencer Brown back, their right tackle. That should have a big impact.
Yeah,
and
my
allow
opinion's
this Bills
cool.
offense to get back on track.
Boy, as bad as their offense was, they still had
What's
a
up,
chance
X3?
late in that game last week because of how elite this defense has been. Top of the leaderboard in just about every major defensive statistical category. The bad news for them today, they're down 2 starters. No Tremaine Edmonds, tweaked that hamstring.
Chilling, bro.
And
Just
they
had
just
breakfast.
got word this morning that Starlo Tule
ready for this
has
build,
been
man.
added to the COVID-19 list, so big losses there. Meantime, the Jets. Boy, this story around Mike White has been incredible. Today he'll make his
Serious
third
biz?
straight start for Zach Wilson, and 2 weeks ago just blew the doors off this place, leading that incredible upset over the Cincinnati Bengals. He did hurt the forearm last week, but he's back and makes another start.
Yeah, it's a fun story, and they were chanting his name. They've been doing it in the locker room to him. We'll see if it's for real or not when he goes up against this vaunted Bills defense. But what Mike White did well is he ran the offense the way it was supposed to be run, getting the ball out quick, making good decisions, being accurate with his throws, and going through his progressions. He's going to have a
Ben is
challenge
out
going up
for
against
the
what I think is
Steelers.
the best safety tandem
So the
in
Lions
the
actually
NFL,
have a chance.
Poyer
We were actually
and
making a
Micah
joke
Hyde.
about that last night on the stream.
See some of White's numbers, incredible.
Lions
He's
might
played
get their
just
first one.
5 quarters through that touchdown just before he left last week. Meantime, this Jets defense, surprisingly, they were above average early part of the season, but last couple of weeks, you see the wheels have just come off. See the numbers, they have been ugly as Robert Saleh and his staff try to get this defense cleaned up. Jets and the Bills as we get set for Week 10 in the NFL. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
On today's menu.
All right. So we got 20 viewers. What's good, y'all? Let's get up these likes. Let's try to get at least, half the likes for half the people in here. We got 19 viewers. We need at least 8 to 10 likes. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you're new here, also subscribe to the channel. We do this every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. Sunday all day. Sunday's football day. Let's go. Five likes. Can we make it 10? Are we at 8? We at 8. Okay. Two more. Let's make it 10. We halfway there. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Seattle and Packers game. I'm on that, bro. That's gonna be a huge game. Russell's back. Aaron's coming back off the controversy. Like, I'm all about that game, bro. I definitely want to see what's going on there. So we on that as well. I'm doing the Bills, Jets, Seattle Packers, and Chiefs Raiders. That's the stream schedule for today.
Get huge savings on the entire lineup of award-winning Hyundai vehicles at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. With new cars arriving just in time for the holidays, it's the perfect time to get a Hyundai. Now get 0% APR on select all-wheel drive models or sign and drive one home. Hurry in today.
The team here at ECMC is one of the main reasons I can stand here today.
Michael Williams, I took New York Jets plus 14.5. No way I put cash on Buff today. Happy hunting.
Now they're on the
What?
front lines of the COVID pandemic, and they need our
What?
help. I know a great
Do you
team
mean
in
like
C1.
minus 14.5?
We're
Because I like,
to have
that means
two
plus
of the
14
best.
means you're giving the Bills
DCMC
14 points.
and my Buffalo Bills.
What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Rob and I wanted
Yeah,
to thank
like
you, not just our
Marissa's like
customers,
question
but our
marks here.
friends
What are we
that
doing
have
here? Yeah.
Made us who we are and make us excited to come to work
Let me turn
every
this
single
commercial
day.
down, my bad.
One of the advantages of being a third-generation jeweler and in business for over 70 years is my grandpa and my father's established relationships that give us the opportunity to buy.
No, my opinion. I took care of that. It was one of the other mods. He didn't know, so you're good. You're good, bro.
Buffalo Dental Implant. We don't fix teeth.
Mike Williams said New York Jets plus 14.5. Bro, I'm really lost. Like, are you saying that you're giving the Bills 14.5 points? Like, I'm confused. That's not like, it doesn't make sense to me. Smokey says, well, they might beat the Jets. You know, anything's possible, right?
Mid-40s. Feels
To
like
be honest,
football weather.
anything's
As
possible,
we are
but
set for the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets as they meet
I guess
in
Michael
week
Williams
number
means
10.
he gave it was minus
The NFL on
14.5,
CBS continues
which would
after
just be
this.
absolutely insane if that does happen. Which,
I find that
depending
people
on how
will
much
trade
money
some
he
pretty
bet,
crazy things.
would be a lot of money.
Paul Rudd. He'll even trade props from a movie he's in. My very own Proton Pack. See what this does. That is a forceful speed.
All right, so Michael keeps saying that he gave them plus 14.5 points. Okay. I'm not gonna argue about that. I mean, it is, you know, whatever you say, bro.
Exclusively in movie theaters Thursday.
Richard Sherman's out. Yeah, he's out.
FanDuel's new free
He's out.
game. Just pick the teams you think will score the highest and lowest in 4 categories for a chance to win $1 million. Here to make their weekly picks are Phil and Boomer.
Okay, I'll start with rushing yards. For the high, I like the Colts because of Jonathan Taylor. He's the NFL's second leading rusher. And for the low, I'm taking the Jets, who have the NFL's 30th ranked rushing offense.
It pains me to say it, but good picks, Phil. I'm going to focus on total score for the high. Give me the Buccaneers. They're rested and coming off of a bye and ready to go against the struggling Washington defense. And for the low, I'm going to go with the Lions. I think it will be tough for Detroit to get going against T.J. Watt and that Steeler defense at Heinz Field.
It's not too late. Make your picks for a shot at our $1 million grand prize. You've still got about 15 minutes to enter. Just go to
Bucks D is on point.
FanDuel.com/high-low.
Even without Richard Sherman, I mean, they're gonna do great. You know, so I mean, don't get me wrong, he's definitely an asset, but you know, they don't need Richard Sherman. He's
CBS
just,
Sports,
you know, like the icing on the cake.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
There's your weather conditions, mid-40s. Had some pretty gnarly lightning thunderstorms here in the East
You didn't like those
tri-state
flashbacks,
area
Melissa?
yesterday. But so far the weather holding up as we are just about ready. There's your coaching matchup. Sean McDermott was very businesslike in our conversation with him. They got right back to work Monday. Went through that ugly film from that setback in Jacksonville last week. And Robert Saleh, 2-6. Still no Zach Wilson, nearing his return, but for the time being, he is sticking with the hot hand, and that is Mike White, who was just incredible 2 weeks ago against the Bengals. Last week, the touchdown pass before he left with that forearm contusion, and we're going to see White.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
To start this game, Buffalo won the toss, deferring, and it will be Jets football to begin. Tyler Bass, AFC Special Teams
Jets
Player of the
ball
Month
first.
In October, will get us off and running as we are underway here in East Rutherford. 4 of the last 5 meetings between these two teams have been decided by one score. This is Tevin Coleman finding some open grass.
Tevin Coleman got a nice run on the kickoff, but there's a flag.
From the right of your picture, it's a return of 31 if it stands.
That's going to come back holding.
During the return, holding, receiving team, number 10. 10-yard penalty. First down.
So that's Braxton Berrios, the man penalized. And here is Mike White, one of the most incredible NFL rookie quarterback starting debuts, Jay, 2 weeks ago against the Bengals in the history of the sport.
Yeah, he doesn't lack confidence, Spiro, at all. I like it. It's a great story, and he's going to have a heck of a challenge going up against this Bills defense today.
Jonas, what up, bro?
Rookie, I mean, his first start, obviously third year in the league, but for all intents and purposes, not a lot of experience for White, who had never appeared in an NFL game prior to Week 7 when he came on for Zach Wilson after he sprained that ligament in his knee. So the starters, this offensive line for the Jets, big news for them, the return of Corey Davis, who did not play the last couple of weeks with that hip injury. You see Vera Tucker, he's been one of the highest rated rookie offensive linemen in the league. As they try to protect Mike White, making just his third career start against the Bills. And a pass deflected and nearly picked. Dangerous sequence. A.J. Klein again making the start for Tremaine Edmonds, who was out with that hamstring right in the thick of things for the Bills.
Watch in the middle of your screen, 54, A.J. Klein dropping back into coverage and then coming right there. White doesn't see him. This Bills defense understands that Mike White wants to get rid of the ball quick. They're going to make it difficult. A lot of different post-snap movements against Mike White.
Where does White go here on 3rd and 6? Putting some air under it, and not even close. Looking in the direction for his running back, Michael Carter. And a good start for this Buffalo defense. This is a different animals that White is facing with this Buffalo D.
It's a Buffalo defense that's veteran. They've been around. We talked to Jordan Poyer. He said, in training camp, we don't have to install everything. Everyone knows this defense, so we can refine. They continue to get better year after year. They've added pass rushers like Rousseau to this team, and it is the best defense in the NFL.
Here's Braden Mann, the Jets' opening day punter, who is back in the lineup for the first time since the opener. Had to place him on injured reserve with that knee injury. And Isaiah McKenzie signaling for the fair catch. See Mann wearing that brace on the left leg. A 44-yard punt. So here comes Josh Allen. Jay, how quickly can he turn the page after what happened to them last week? And one thing, the last 2 games, very slow offensive starts.
Let's get these likes up, y'all. 66 people. We got 11
they
likes.
Need to put this Jets team
Let's
away
try to get it up to 20.
They want to come out. They want to put the Jacksonville game behind them, establish the run. I believe they're going to be under center a lot more today. Try to establish the run and hit play action shots and get back to playing Bills football.
Good starting field position for the Bills as they begin from their own 42. Allen's going to go to the air, puts his back
nice
into
bomb.
it. And that pass is incomplete. Looking
right
for
behind
Stephon Diggs as they try to get him going. So here's Josh Allen. We spoke to him last night. First thing he told us, boy, watching that game tape last week was not easy.
Well, when I watched the tape, I saw a lot of Diggs open early, and Josh Allen missed him. He didn't get the ball. Part of that, a big reason, was the pressure, the interior pressure. Cody Ford, who was in there at right guard, really struggled. Taven Bryan blew through him all game, and with Spencer Brown back, it should be different today.
Allen faking the handoff, completes. That's Emmanuel Sanders on a first down completion. It's a pickup of 11. Mentioned it at the top. The return of Spencer Brown, their rookie right tackle, who missed the last couple of games with the back injury. And not only is he back, but it allows Darrell Williams to move inside, where he has been better for this offensive line.
Yeah, this is the
I really want to see like a
team
deep pass touchdown to Stephon Diggs. Like, I really want to. I haven't seen
certainly
that
in the AFC. And if this offensive line can get better, they can be a team that represents the AFC in the Super Bowl.
Play action from Allen.
Throws Dawson
across the field. It's complete. This is Dawson Knox.
It's 13-yard pickup, 14-yard pickup.
Another Bills starter making his return to the lineup. Knox missing the last 2 games with that broken hand, and they pick up 17. And another first down.
Dawson Knox is so special to this offense. You look at Josh Allen's passer rate, 152 when targeting Knox. So having him back out there does so much for this offense. The ability of Diggs to stretch the field, the ability of Knox to catch underneath stuff, and then Beasley in the slot. And he wasn't quite healthy last week either.
1st and 10. Singletary breaking free. This is going to be a first down,
13-yard run.
And that was the other big question.
Michaela Smith, just subscribe. Welcome to the family.
Could they finally get this running game going? Very little production on the ground the last 4 weeks.
Good job here, creating the edge. And then Singletary reading it and cutting back and getting outside. You can see just one-on-one with the corner. This is a Jets defense that struggles mightily against the rush. Against the Colts, 6.5 yards before contact average. They got tons of room between the defensive line and the linebackers. That's what the Bills are going to try to exploit today.
Singletary, a 15-yard run. 1st and 10. Allen evades the sack. Throws
Allen with the touchdown pass. Let's go.
It's Matt Breida for 6.
Matt Breida. Adam, just subscribe. Welcome to the family, bro.
Breida, who's been a healthy scratch since week 3, thrust into a bigger role today with Moss coming off the concussion. What a start for the Bills.
Tim McMullen, just subscribe. Thank you, bro. Welcome to the family.
If his speed would add to this offense. Josh Allen does a good job avoiding pressure, stepping up in the pocket. And Breida continues his route, and then the strike, the arm strength from Josh Allen. You want to put that Jacksonville game behind you? That was the perfect drive to do it.
Jonas, it's just the Cleveland-New England game. There's nothing else back there.
Total offensive snaps through the first 9
Extra
weeks
point
of
is
the
good.
season,
Bills up
first
7.
big contribution of the year
New
for the
Jersey Jets
Bills.
0.
Josh Allen marches his offense right down the field, and they do something they didn't do all last week. Get into the end zone.
Happy, so happy, let's hit the open road. Camp without a tent, talk without a phone.
Kick off your boots.
Oh, yeah, 1st and goal, Cleveland. Wow.
The meeting just started.
Yeah, I told you that game was going to be a dogfight.
100%. Warm up your buns.
All right, so we got 111 viewers, 23 likes. Let's try to get these likes up, guys. If you're enjoying the stream, if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed. We do this every Monday, Thursday, Sunday, football Sunday all day. But yeah, let's get those likes up. Let's try to hit at least 50. You know, try to hit at least half the amount of viewers that we have. You know, if we got 100 viewers, let's try to have 50 likes. If we got 200 viewers, let's try to have 100 likes. Let's keep it going. Dallas up against the Falcons. I see you. Dallas 7, Atlanta 0. Wow.
Let's put away the parking talk, maybe.
Dallas strike first. Yeet says, Lord have mercy on my Jets.
A lot of these are compact guys.
It's not pretty.
Oh, boy.
Can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can
Steelers winning. What do we got? So we got Pittsburgh 7. Yeah, Detroit 0. Debbie Eastman, thank you. I can't watch the game. Debbie, no problem. I know you've been with me for a while too, so thank you for being here as well. You know, thanks for sticking with the team. It means a lot. Says, what are you watching it on? CBS, bro. CBS. Trevor says, trying to see Isaiah with a touchdown today. Okay. Yeah, go Bills. We bleeding. We bleeding red and blue. You know that. Bills Mafia. Let's go. Adam, what's up? Adam Rosenbauer. Bills Mafia. You know the way. Let's go. Kenneth Osborne Jr. just subscribed. Welcome to the family, bro. Thanks a lot.
Wednesday, 10/9 Central on CBS.
I kind of expected Sean McDermott maybe to throw a wrinkle, trying to tweak their offense, running back rotations. Matt Breida, again, who had been a healthy scratch since the third week of the season, again, with a 15-yard touchdown.
Yes, Scotty.
grab.
Bills Mafia.
And what an
That's
opening
right.
drive for the Bills. 5 plays, 58 yards.
A drive that began at their own 42-yard line, and they needed less than 2 minutes to get into the end zone.
Okay, Mary Jo from North Carolina, Bills Mafia, I see you.
Last week is the #1 scoring team in the league.
Gabriel Elijah 9 just subscribed. Welcome to the family.
Kick from Bass through the end zone as they'll begin at the 25. Boy, what a difference a couple of
Jason Ware's been here since the World Series. Good looks, bro. Thanks for popping in, man. Good to see you.
After they were down 30+
Sam Zions just subscribed as well. Welcome to the family.
No doubt it has been a much improved operation since White took over the reins.
And what Mike White does is he runs
Scotty,
the
you being
offense
a
the
hater.
way it's supposed
It's
to be
okay,
run.
though.
Meaning
We still love you. We need y'all, too. We need the haters, too. Bills Mafia loves the haters.
Take it. If it's not, get to your check down. He gets through his reads pretty quick, and he gets rid of the ball much faster than Zach Wilson.
White and company begin at their own 25-yard line. Michael Carter.
Nice 5-yard run by Carter.
It's a pickup of about 5 as they get to the 30-yard line. You saw Zach Wilson on the sideline.
Grilled Mouth Scott said Giants winning the Super Bowl. Bro, that's a long shot.
Wilson is ready to return. Still not fully healthy yet.
Looked pretty good in warm-ups, though, running around. We saw him warm up, and I think it's the right decision by Robert Saleh. Not only are you trying to develop a young quarterback, you're trying to establish a culture in
love
that
drinking
locker
the
room. When you
haterade.
have a quarterback who's successful, like Mike White was against Cincinnati, and he runs the offense well, you have to continue to tell your team, I'm about winning.
Overthrew.
And I think that's why it was important to continue to play Mike White as he plays well. And I don't believe that you treat a quarterback, even a rookie quarterback who's drafted high, with kid gloves. It's okay for him to have struggles and to sit on the sideline and to learn from somebody else and watch what they do well.
So I see Atlanta 2nd and 7 at Dallas 17.
Certainly is the future here, but a chance for him to hit the reset button, step back a little bit, get himself physically right, and see what Mike White has done. The 30-year quarterback making his 3rd consecutive start for the New York Jets. 3rd and 5. White delivers, and it is caught. That's going to be a first down for the Jets.
First down, Jets.
It's a pickup of a half dozen. Braxton Berrios with a first down catch.
This is what Mike White does well. Watch how quickly he gets through his progressions. He thinks he's going to go to the left because he has numbers over there. Looks, okay, it's not there. Right now, he's starting to go through his progressions. No, oh, here it is. Let me get rid of the ball quickly and deliver it on time and accurately and get the first down. Excellent job.
No Denzel Mims today for the Jets. He was added to the COVID list. So Berrios,
hey, Jeanette.
Keelan Cole expected
Welcome
to
to the channel.
White takes a chance. First down pass is incomplete.
Flag.
There's
oh,
the
my
marker.
goodness.
Elijah Moore
On who?
was the intended receiver.
I think we got some offensive pass interference.
And it looks like this could be perhaps some illegal contact against Moore. Let's get the call from Novak.
Pass interference, offense.
There it is.
10-yard penalty. First down.
So big call against the Jets. Moore, who had that early touchdown in Indy last week, is penalized as he goes against some pretty good veterans in that Buffalo secondary.
Yeah, it's going to be a challenge all game long for this entire Jets offense. Starting with Mike White. Looking at the safeties, Poyer and Hyde, they do such an unbelievable job of disguising coverage and shifting things post-snap. And they said, we're going to try to challenge Mike White, make him understand what we're doing after the snap.
White from the shotgun on 1st and 20. Quick delivery over the middle.
About
And
6,
that is
7 yard
caught by
pass.
Ty Johnson. First time we've called his number. Tackled on the play by A.J. Klein. And, boy, it's nice to have an A.J. Klein as your guy that you can plug in when Tremaine Edmonds is out.
Hey, did y'all have the Flutie Flakes when those came out?
Klein,
I had the Flutie Flakes.
Still doing it.
Yeah, we joked
I think I still got the
Wheaties
box around, like
that ran
for a collectible.
92% nickel. I mean, that's all they run. When you have an Edmonds and a Matt Milano who's playing the best of his career, that allows
Robert
you to do
Ziegler,
that 'cause they do
I
so
see you,
many
bro.
things well, but
Bills
A.J.
Mafia.
Klein can step in and he can be an effective linebacker as well.
Here's White on 2nd and 14, and very little room to maneuver after the catch. It's a pickup of 3 on the play.
Adam said he must be some Flutie Flakes.
That's going to set
yeah,
up
man, like
for the
that
Jets.
box was worth money for a while, so like I just kept it. I still got it. It's
Phillips,
crazy.
the other man who's been
I gotta like find
plugged
it.
into a big spot. No Starlo Tulele. We mentioned a late scratch. They found that just this morning. That
Ryan, you got one
Tulane
too?
would be
That's what I'm
added to the
talking about. Yo,
COVID-19
people
list.
know. People know.
So Harrison Phillips making his first start and only the 4th of his career. 4th-year product out of Stanford.
These are the tough situations for Mike White. 3rd and long. Trying to get through his reads and find somebody open for a first down.
White protected, contact.
Nice interception. Let's go.
Intercepted by Taron Johnson, who is playing as
Taron
well
Johnson
as
with the interception.
on this Buffalo defense.
White literally just threw that ball up in the air. Like, he didn't have any receivers over there. He just threw it up in the air and just didn't matter where it went.
There's the hit, and Taron Johnson with the interception.
Venus and Serena gonna shake up this world.
All right. So we got 171 viewers, 41 likes. Let's get these likes up, guys. Want to try and get to at least 75. Remember, always about half of the viewers and about the likes. You know, we want half of the likes for the amount of viewers we have. So 170, 180 viewers. We should have at least 90 likes. Let's get those likes up, guys. Helps the channel out, keeps me going, and keeps the stream active. So the goal is always about half. Gretzky All-Star cereal. Yeah, listen, some of those boxes, like especially like the original like Michael Jordan like Wheaties box, like those boxes are worth like thousands of dollars right now if they're in great condition. Like, so if you have access to that kind of stuff, you might want to look into it. Scotty Joe, sorry Jets can't beat a Mafia from America's armpit. Yo, tell me how you really feel about Buffalo, bro. Tell me how you really feel. Because we so used to the hate. Like, I think Buffalo's been down for so long that we're so used to the hate. And just, like, now it's like everybody's either trying to jump on the bandwagon or they mad, you know? All right, so Atlanta's got 3 points. I guess kicked the field goal to Dallas's 7, so 3-7 Atlanta. Cleveland, 7 points. New England, 0. Detroit and Pittsburgh. Detroit 0, Pittsburgh 7. Pittsburgh has the ball back. So I'm assuming Detroit's offense isn't doing too great. So, yeah. Trevor says, maybe Scotty got a charity we can donate to. Yeah, Bills Mafia gives back. We love the community. That's something that sets us apart. Chad Sunberg, just subscribed. Welcome to the family, bro. Thanks a lot. Susan Kemp, I liked for you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Debbie Eastman. I have a Jim Kelly's Hunter's Hope Bear. Listen, those are super old. Like you had to be a part of like way back when those came out. So that's amazing that you still have that.
After suffering the concussion last week with his first interception of the season. Allen back to the air as they begin. This is Matt Breida again, who had the 15-yard touchdown catch. It's a pickup of 4 on the check down. Jay, take us back to the pick.
Well, I want you to watch F.A. Obata, 93 right here, and just watch the effort. He's blocked at first. He just won't allow himself to be blocked, continues to fight, gets his hand in there, and then the ball flutters, and they get the interception. And that's what defines this defense, is work ethic and the humility to work hard. That entire defense, they continue all game long to give you everything that they have.
Chris TV, I totally agree, bro. We got to keep that same energy.
2 of their most important defenders. Allen trying to take
nice
advantage to the air as he connects with Stephon Diggs for the first time today. It's a pickup of 7, and that's a first down for Buffalo.
And we felt coming in that they would look at Diggs early and often. Didn't get him the ball enough last week when he had opportunities. We thought they were going to come in and run the ball. So far, they've been able to throw at a screen and a couple of times under center with play action shots.
Fresh set of downs for the Bills as they work from the jet.
Jackson, welcome to the family.
Line. Play action from Allen. Puts a nice touch on it, and that is batted down.
It was almost picked off.
Beautifully done by Michael Carter. Who has been one of the bright spots on the back end of this Jets defense. Intended receiver was Isaiah McKenzie.
Yeah, an excellent job by Michael Carter II. That's his 4th pass deflection of the year.
Allen shouldn't have thrown that ball.
Very solid, only allowing about 7 yards per attempt. on the season. That's third lowest among all rookies in the NFL.
Debbie says she went to the playoff games at Rich Stadium in the 80s. Wow. People don't even remember that name, Rich Stadium.
Marcus May, that devastating Achilles
All they
injury.
know is the new names.
Done for the season. How would the secondary respond after losing their leader last week? Second down catch. This is Cole Beasley.
Beasley in effect.
Began the day as the Bills' leader
8-yard
in
pass.
catches. A little bit short. That'll set up a 3rd and 3 coming up. First, let's get our first NFL Today update. JB and Coach.
Coward and special teams.
Yeah, Jay Feely, you're like this. Zaire Franklin's going to block the punt. It's going to get picked up by E.J. Speed. He's going to take it in for a 12-yard touchdown return. 10-0 Indianapolis over Jacksonville.
You think Jay Feely will like that?
Well,
maybe not against it.
Looks like Jacksonville's going to have a hard time.
Special teams coach there.
Can this Jet defense get off the field on 3rd and 3? Allen from the gun delivers a straight first down Buffalo.
So McKenzie.
Isaiah McKenzie. It's a pickup of a dozen.
Well, what you've seen so far is a clean pocket for Josh Allen. The ability to deliver the ball. Last week, unable to do that because of the interior pressure. McKenzie just sitting down in the zone, and Josh Allen quickly delivering the ball. See the nice clean pocket for Josh Allen.
Allen.
Guymon Kenmore. I see you, bro. West New York in the house. John and Davine, welcome to the channel. Thank you.
So far here against the Jets. Little pitch play. Here's Breida trying to find the edge, forced out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Good defensive close by Ashton Davis. And that'll set up a 2nd and 6. So Buffalo in the red zone last year so good. It's been an issue for them this season as they try to call the right plays here with Brian Dable.
And the teams that are the best in the red zone run the ball. You think of the Tennessee
Robert
Titans
says he needs to work Gabriel Davis into the offense. You haven't seen too much of him lately. They got to definitely put him back in the rotation.
To extend plays, run the ball himself, and not turn the ball over in the red zone.
See that run pass differential. Zach Moss.
Trevor, welcome to the family.
Moss clearing the concussion protocol late in the week. He loses his hat there. Was a question mark whether or not he'd be able to play as that backfield gets a little bit more crowded now with the emergence of Matt Breida. 3rd and 7.
You're going to see 1st and 2nd down.
I love it. We got such a diverse crowd in here. Mary Jo says, been a fan since the 60s. Jack Kemp days. That's why I love my channel, because we have such a diverse crowd, and it's great to see that. It really is.
He's up top.
Robert Saleh hoping his defense can get a stop. Allen's pass. Fade back corner of the end zone for Diggs, and it's incomplete.
Try to fade in the back to Diggs, but he overthrew it.
Brandon Eccles, who was with Diggs, step for
4th
step.
and 7.
That was pretty good coverage. They went with the fade. I'm surprised. When you're going to get single coverage, you'd think you'd allow Diggs to run away from coverage. He had an opportunity. It's not a bad ball from Josh Allen at all.
Yeah, Diggs actually could have caught that ball.
A dangerous looking play there down on the sideline. It's a dangerous part of the field. Looks like everyone's okay. Tyler Bass on to attempt a 29-yard chip shot. Told you how good Bass has been for this offense, and he is right down Broadway as the Bills build on a 5 and change left opening quarter on CBS.
All right, so Bills 10,
With DraftKings
Jets
Sportsbook's
0,
latest offer, new
Detroit
customers can bet
0,
just $1
Pittsburgh
on any NFL game
7.
and win
Detroit
$100 if
actually
any
has the
point
ball
is
right now.
scored.
They're driving.
A chip shot field goal.
Also, we've got Atlanta, Dallas, still 3-7. Dallas has the ball.
Now, sign up with the promo code. Bet $1 to win $100 if any point is scored, and make it rain with an official sports betting partner of the NFL.
There's a lot that could be said about the new RDX. Could be.
Bucks struggling with Washington. Yeah, listen, you know, those trap games. That's what happens.
Order now for Christmas delivery.
All right, so we got 187 viewers, 71 likes. Let's try and get to 100, guys. Try and get to 100 likes. That's the goal. 100 likes. We got 71 right now for 186 people. Let's click that like button. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. Keeps the stream going. Thank you.
Hi, Adele. Was there a moment when you knew you can't do this anymore?
Why couldn't I make it work?
Adele, one night only, tonight on CBS.
If you are with me, let's get to work.
This is surgery, not a drum circle.
It's like undermining me as a sport for him.
Do not make this personal, Sam.
It's easy to say when he's not your father.
Good Sam premieres Wednesday, January 5th on
All right, what do we got? We got Debbie, born and raised in T. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Gasport, Lockport. Yo, Western New York is in the house. Let's go. I like to see this. Trevbot. Chase Young saying, I heard what you said last night, Trevbot. I told you it was Washington revenge. Jonas did say that about Washington yesterday. He did say that.
Like James Brown, Phil Simms, Brandon Marshall, Ray Lewis, Michael Irvin, and Julian Edelman. Stream new episodes of the Emmy Award-winning series Tuesdays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. There's Taron Johnson, Mike White. First pick of the season for Johnson, who has just been so good for Sean McDermott's and Leslie Frazier's defense. So many big plays, that pick six in the playoff victory over the Ravens last season.
Their entire secondary is as good as anybody in the NFL. That's what makes this defense so good. You got shutdown corners, excellent safeties, and then now you're getting pressure.
Tyler Bass in the end zone as the Jets try to work their way back down 10 here against the Bills. Let's get another NFL Today update.
There we go. Born and raised in Lockport.
15-play drive by Mac Jones.
And Mac Jones found his red zone tight end. That's Hunter Henry. He's going to catch up from 3 yards out. He's actually got a touchdown.
7-7, Cleveland, New England.
Games. They tie it up.
It's going to be a dogfight, y'all.
Back to Spiro and Jay.
Again, crazy to think the New England Patriots beginning the day just a half game behind these Bills atop the AFC East. Buffalo ending their 11-year reign atop the division last season with that AFC East championship.
Thank you, production.
Begin the drive on the ground with Michael Carter. There's
so we got a flag
thrown.
I think it's a hold
on the Jets side of things. See if this is not a hold against the Jets.
Holding. Offense. Number 86. 10-yard penalty. First down.
It's on Ryan Griffin. Yeah, this Bills defense, everyone talks about it, the stats, but there's so much more to it than that. They're just so in tune with what they're doing, Jay.
They understand what Leslie Frazier asked them, and they understand what each other are doing without even having to communicate it verbally. And then now they're adding pressure, getting home.
Leo Carr, Buffalo in the house. Western New York is here. Bills Mafia.
Jerry Hughes playing
Let's
excellent.
go.
Ed Oliver understanding how to be a pro and what it takes to be excellent up front.
White's pass over the middle is caught with Carter, but very little room to maneuver. We also caught up yesterday with Emmanuel Sanders, who has the perspective, Jay, of a guy who's been in the league for 12 years, played in 3 Super Bowls, and he said, we have to put last week behind us, and we know that this is the time of the year where we have to start separating from the pack.
He said, I've never been on a team where the players on the team speak so much, and Sean McDermott gives them the voice, the players the voice, and this is a veteran team. There was a mix this week of encouragement but accountability as well. It's why I have so much confidence in this team moving forward.
See those numbers. Jets offense just hasn't been able to get anything going. That pass deflected and nearly intercepted.
Come on, defense. You got to pick that off.
Mike White is
3rd and
recognizing
17.
very quickly in this game.
Jets got the ball.
That's why this Buffalo defense has been so good.
Jaden, thanks for that, bro.
By Milano.
Once again, watch the linebackers dropping, reading White, and then getting a hand up. That's the second time we've seen that already. The Jets really have 4 slot receivers, and then you have Corey Davis. They haven't been able to push the ball down the field yet and take advantage of Corey Davis coming back. Part of that's because you have the excellent corner, Tre'Davious White, covering him.
Here's White, goes to the check down as the Jets just trying to get some of that yardage back. As Ty Johnson just barely getting to the 20-yard line, and
Jets kicking the ball back to the Bills.
Here at MetLife Stadium. The Jets 3 possessions, 2 3-and-outs.
I'm liking what I'm seeing. Like, I mean, defense definitely
and the Bills coming in said they wanted to focus on 2 things. Their linebackers dropping and getting their hands up. They've deflected 2 balls, and then watching the running backs out of the backfield, not allowing them to beat them. That's what they've done so far.
Braden Mann trying to get a good punt. This is going to take a bounce, but it is
McKenzie with space back at the 40. Back at the Jets 40. Nice run.
Jet territory, and boy, he nearly broke it. And now a marker thrown after the whistle, right in the area in which McKenzie was tackled. Isaiah McKenzie reminding everyone just how dangerous he can be in the return game. One thing about this officiating crew, they throw the most flags of any crew in the league.
There is no foul for unnecessary roughness. Timeout on the field.
All right, there's your call from Scott Novak as they pick up the flag. So 3:25 left. 29-yard return by McKenzie. Gets it back to Allen next.
Let's go.
With DirecTV Stream.
All right, so we got 244 viewers, 82 likes. Let's get this to 100 plus, guys. We need 18 more likes to get to 100. Remember, the goal is always half, right? If we've got 250 viewers, let's try to get half the likes. If we've got 300 viewers, let's try to get 150 likes. Trebbot, the Browns-Pats game is back and forth right now. I told you, remember yesterday I was like, yo, it's going to be a dogfight. It wasn't going to be like a, you know, like a one-sided game at all. They're definitely going to go back and forth. I see it. You know, I see it happening. Let me try and fix this. This guy. There we go.
Sensitive or strong.
That was like 72. Colts are spanking the Jags. Carolyn, let's go. Number 1, Emmanuel Sanders. Yeah. Carolyn, how you doing? Beast channel like 19. Marissa, Bills 303, my prediction. That would be insane. That would be absolutely insane. What else we got? Let's go back through. Fun fact, there are bars around the corner from Disney Springs that is Buffalo Run and makes Buffalo style wings. You know what's crazy is whenever I go out of town and I want buffalo wings, it's normally difficult to find certain places. And when I do, like, I'm always surprised. But when I do, best believe it's someone from Buffalo and they're a part of Bill's Mafia. Just to let you guys know how deep we run. Coda Blue says, thanks for this, man. Had to get and be a Bills fan in Oklahoma. Man, welcome to the family, bro. No problem. Zebros just subscribed. Thank you, man. Welcome to the family.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by DirecTV Stream. Get your TV together. And by Audi and the all-new fully electric RS e-tron.
Beast Channel wanted to shout out. Beast Channel, what up? Let's go. Bills Mafia.
Back inside MetLife Stadium, Josh Allen and this Buffalo offense trying to create some more space on that scoreboard. Up 10. They've had terrific starting field position on 2 of their first 3 possessions. Pitch play here to Singletary. Football's loose.
Oh, no.
Singletary
Picked it back up,
quickly recover as he gets inside that Jet 40-yard line.
Youngblood Jay, welcome to the family.
Instant. As Singletary picks up 3. Well, you could already start to check some of these boxes. You see the stark difference in the numbers. The 5
Jackson,
wins
I see you
versus the 3
all the way
losses.
from Tennessee.
And one thing about this Bills team,
Bills
Jay, when
Mafia.
they smell blood in the water, they attack.
Yeah, there's no question that is
Production.
their
Yeah, we don't rock with ranch.
To get up
You got to
early
put blue
score
cheese on your wings.
and
No
then to
ranch.
make a team have to
No
throw
ranch fans here.
against the best pass defense in the NFL.
It's actually a gain of 3. Little misdirection here from Allen. Sidearm delivery. Singletary out of the backfield. Gets
Singletary
down close
9-yard
to
pass.
31. Looks like he's about a yard, maybe 2 shy of that first down marker after a pickup of a half dozen. And already a much more efficient performance from Josh Allen and this offense.
Trev, I got to say Singletary. You know, he's got the speed and the elusiveness.
The biggest question for me coming in was, what were the Jets going to do defensively? Because when this Bills team has struggled, teams have played cover 2. That's what Jacksonville did 65% of the time. That's what Pittsburgh did in week 1, but they're not built that
Josh
way.
Allen on the run. He's going to pick up the first down. He's ran for about 20 yards.
And a lot more. There is a marker thrown behind the play.
Here we go. Here we go with the flag.
Check the flag here from Novak. Also an injured Bill player after a 16-yard run. It's Theon Dawkins down on the turf for the Bills. As now he is quickly helped to his feet.
Holding. Offense.
Coming back.
10-yard penalty.
You got to hold as usual.
So it's on Dawkins, and that's the first penalty against the
Refs
Bills.
trying to keep it fair for the Jets.
Issues with the flags last week.
Well, watch this side of your screen right here. It's just that tackle right there is what they called. It gets on the edge of Dawkins. This Jets defensive line is a penetrating defensive line. They try to reset.
Adam Blanco says Jets fans here from Texas, out of place in the state and out of place on the stream.
Between the defensive line and
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
The Colts were able to take advantage of that mightily last week against this Jets
But you're
team.
welcome. We're all family here.
So Tommy Doyle, the rookie out of Miami of Ohio, now is
Well, you'd like to pick up about half of this if you don't get the first down for a field goal.
3rd and 11. Here they come. Allen.
Oh my goodness. I don't get sacked.
Shaq Lawson making
Shaq
first
Lawson,
contact for the Jets. The former Bill and Quentin Williams coming with the heat.
They were deeper routes, and you had pressure coming. The Jets bring pressure, and Allen isn't able to get rid of the ball. They're not able to get into field goal
He had way
range.
too long with the ball. He had plenty of time to get that pass off, to be honest.
Obviously, Josh Allen is frustrated.
Took that late sack late in the game last week that knocked them out of field goal range. And that was a much needed defensive play from the Jets. That keeps the deficit at 10 with under a minute left in the quarter.
Nice.
Berrios on the return gets out across the 15-yard line.
So we got Earth Prospector. Nice work. Thanks for letting the game play and doing a great job adding your voice. Rochester here. Rochester, stand up.
Down 10.
Rochester in the building. See you. What else we got? We got Packers Pride. What's up, bro? Wait, but Jets only beat playoff contenders. They have to win. Mopar at work in New Zealand listening. Man, worldwide. We're everywhere. Good looks, man. All right, so we got 298 viewers, 111 likes. Guys, let's try to get it to 150. Remember, we always want about half. We want about half of the likes to viewers ratio.
I'm gonna go work out these feelings.
So what else we got? Zeros. I live in Minnesota and I love the Bills, so I can't watch this on TV. This is so perfect. Thank you. No problem, bro. I'll do this for y'all. 100%. Augustine, well, that's what happens when you get rid of a player. Rando, Jacksonville, Florida. Yo, I actually used to live in Jacksonville, man. Orange Park, way back in the day. Way back in the day. Then I moved to Mandarin. Lived in Mandarin for a while, too. This is back when I was a kid. I'm sure it's all changed by now, though. Dwight, let's go. Buffalo from New Haven. Connecticut in the building. Right, we got Cowboys in the red zone. So let's look at some scores. We got Atlanta and Dallas still 3-7. Nobody scored there for a while. We got Jacksonville and Indianapolis. Jacksonville 0, Indianapolis 17. Cleveland Browns in New England 7-14. New England up. Detroit 0, Pittsburgh 7. I'm gonna say this right. It looks like Detroit might have a chance. Looks like their defense has kept Pittsburgh at 7. Now they just got to score. You know, they just got to score. What do you say, Gussin? Let's go Bills, yes sir. I live in Hermosa, Florida now. Okay. Went to Jacksonville and was hurt with loss. I live on the dark side of the moon. Haines City, Florida. Randall, shout out to Chris G. Edgardo Torres just subscribed. Thanks, bro. Welcome to the family.
For the Jets. It's been ugly, to say the least. Third straight start for Mike White. For the injured Zach Wilson. Can they get some points here? Final minute of the opening quarter.
Well, Buffalo has taken away what you want to do. You're trying to throw the ball to the running back, 6 targets. They understand
Tammy
that.
K is in
They're
Paris,
taking away
France.
the interior. So
We
if
ought to
you're
win in
Mike White,
France,
you have
y'all.
to find ways to move the ball.
Shout out to
Buffalo's
Tammy
taking
K.
away what you want to do.
And old Paris.
One play called.
Ooh, nice run play.
Good running room for Tevin Coleman.
Tevin Coleman about
Out across
15
the
yards.
30-yard line. That's a first down run for the Jets. Coleman didn't play the last 3 games. Had that hamstring injury that he dealt with earlier in the season. And it's a run of 15 yards for the Jets. Longest offensive play so far for New York. And that should be the final play of the quarter, as that'll take us to the end of the first. Well, this
Shout out
Jets
to
team knew that
Zebros.
They had their hands full with this Buffalo
Zebro,
defense.
shout out
They're
to you,
down
bro.
10. Josh Allen, game-opening touchdown drive. Matt Breida, 15-yard touchdown catch. Then the Bass field goal, and that is where we sit. 10-0 Bills as they lead here at MetLife Stadium. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
Robert Vickman just subscribed. Welcome to the family, man. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Means a lot to me.
Invisibility gives Aaron Donald an edge on his game. Who hit me? Just like a verified approval gives you an edge on your offer. I did. When you need a competitive edge in a housing game, Rocket can.
I just wish
Looking
more
for
people
tickets
knew how easy it was to get
when we
health
play the
coverage.
Bucks.
I'm only paying $50
Me too, man. I want to go to that game. Like I want to be down in Tampa, enjoying the weather, you know, watching the Bills. Definitely would be a nice game to go to.
$47 a month.
Actually, a friend of mine recommended healthcare.gov, and now we're paying less than $60
Destiny,
a month for
love this
coverage.
play-by-play. Speak the numbers on jerseys, please.
I'm covered with no
Okay.
monthly payment.
I think I can do that.
Lower prices, more people qualify at healthcare.
So just like, you know, number 88, something like that. I could do that, you know. Adam, come on, Bills Mafia, don't let us down. Let's see what Rich Gang got going on. Oh no, Oluka is hurt. Andy Stump, thank you for doing what you do. Go Bills. No problem, bro. Beast channel. No, I'm not on Twitch yet. I'm gonna do the Streamlabs thing where like I can stream like here, Facebook, and Twitch all at the same time. So I'll probably sign up for that and I'll be on those as well. Bills fan from OKC, Oklahoma in the house. Renee Fox just subscribed. Welcome to the family, Renee. Thank you. Augustine says, my wife said she will buy me one. They're super expensive. Yeah, I heard they're kind of expensive. Nancy Phelps, hey Buffalo. Now I live in Kansas and have to keep up with the Bills on here. Go Bills. Nancy, thank you for being with the team. It's so amazing that I'm hearing people from everywhere. You know, not even just like in the United States, but just like across the world. Bills fan, Bills Mafia, stand up. You know. Sandy Bine from East Aurora, watching from home in Holly Springs, North Carolina. Let's go Buffalo. James Bouse, Bills are going to win. Yes, they are. Python, I have hated the Chargers since '89. Became a Jets fan and Bills well-wisher in '90. It felt wrong for jumping on the bandwagon. I get it.
Back with you inside MetLife Stadium. Start of the second quarter. Spiriditas Jay Feely, Gene Steratore, rest of our CBS crew. Jason Ross, our producer. Jim Cornell, our director. Nice to have you with us here on CBS in Week 10. Mike White, first down pass, goes to his reads, and it is incomplete.
Way over his head.
Jay, the other change with this offense since White has taken over was Mike LaFleur, their offensive coordinator, moving upstairs. He started the first 7 weeks of the season down on the field. Part of that was going to get an extra voice down with Zach Wilson.
Charles
it's
says
been a much
retired in
better
Biloxi,
and efficient operation with him
Mississippi,
upstairs.
surrounded by
Go
Saints
along,
fans.
he wanted to be
I feel your
upstairs,
pain,
and
man.
When he finally moved up there, allows him to see it
You're
better.
definitely
call
down
it
there
better, and they brought
in
in John
Saints
Beck,
country.
who's worked with Zach Wilson and Josh Johnson as well, and that allows him to be down there working with them on the sidelines, talking to them, and I think it's just a better setup for everybody.
Shout out to Chris G. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Chris G.
One play called here by LaFleur. It's Michael Carter. And we asked LaFleur about his thoughts, like everyone else, as he watched White excel 2 weeks ago in his first career start. And he said it was crazy for us when you consider that the only time we had seen him play and practice with the starters were 2 days in camp when Zach Wilson was out.
Lions scored against the Steelers.
Really good first
7-7.
But none of us expected that he would be able to come in and put things on his back the way he did. Just amazing to watch.
TJ, no problem, bro. Safe travels.
Target Corey Davis yet.
Where does White go here on 3rd and 4? You see Davis, bottom of your screen. White, far side, has some room. It's caught.
First down Jets.
Ty Johnson on the catch. It's a pickup of 8.
Well, it's a good completion. He never looked to Corey Davis, and Corey Davis was open. Watch him come across the middle of the screen. There's a lot of room to run.
No problem,
there
Edgardo.
for Corey Davis,
Thanks for being a part of the team,
the
bro.
whole way.
Ty Johnson, the former 6th-round pick of the Lions a couple of years ago, that 2019 draft. Much needed first down as this Jets offense now finally starting to show some life. 1st and 10 from just outside their own 45. Carter.
Nice run by Carter.
Penalty
8-yard
flag
run.
Thrown.
There's a flag thrown.
It's a pickup of 8 if it stands, but this one it looks like is coming back.
Holding offense, number 76. 10-yard penalty. First down.
That's the 3rd holding penalty against the Jets. It's on George Fant making another start at left tackle after the Jets lost Mekhi Becton, that opening day knee injury.
Yeah, so hard to be effective offensively when you have penalties. Fant coming over, similar to what we saw on the other side of the ball. He just kind of hooks him and pulls Ed Oliver. Anytime you grab him and kind of spin him.
Charles, yeah, I heard they've got a lot of nice
call that.
casinos down there.
This offense needs tempo, and we talked about it even back to the Denver game. You know, they didn't have that tempo. They've had a much better tempo with Mike White. But
Debbie, you a real Bills
downs.
fan.
You can't have these
You a
penalties that
diehard.
set you back.
I respect it.
Tough to find tempo against this defense. As Carter gets some of that penalty yardage back, it's a pickup of 5. Well, Mike White, we'll visit with him this week. He's a young kid who exudes confidence, and we were going to find out pretty quickly just where he is as he faces the #1 defense in the NFL.
You've seen a lot of quarterbacks struggle against this defense, especially young quarterbacks.
White from the shotgun on 2nd and 15. Over the middle, it's
Short
complete.
pass.
Inside Buffalo territory is Carter.
9-yard.
He's been a busy man. He's averaged about 120 scrimmage yards over the last 3 weeks. He picks up 10 here, and that sets up a more palatable 3rd and 5 for the Jets.
If I'm Robert Saleh, Mike LaFleur, I'm thinking 2-down territory here.
So you're ready to roll the dice if you're Saleh.
Why not? I mean, you understand that you have to have an aggressive mentality. Points will be at a premium against this Buffalo team.
I like when you get aggressive. White, here come the Bills. White just is able to barely get it out in time. What a play as Elijah Moore with the catch.
It's just short.
So it's
Get to
4th
the
and
line,
inches.
be ready, have the play call.
I'm sure that the Jets are going for it.
Inches short. Let's see what Saleh does here for the Jets. Mike White,
You got to go for
staying
this
on
if
the
you're
field.
the Jets. You have to.
I don't think there was much debate on that Jet sideline. There's Mike LaFleur coming over with Saleh from San Francisco. The Jets on 4th down this season, 3 of 10. What do they call here on 4th and inches?
You can always go quarterback sneak if you like one of the seams.
Whistles
dead play.
End the play dead. I don't know if the Bills heard it.
Oh, we heard it up here.
A.J. Klein a little bit aggressive after the whistle. Jets didn't
Little
appreciate
scuffle.
it. You see Connor McGovern, White's center
I like
coming
it.
over.
Little competitiveness on
That's
the
what you want to see from your offensive
after the
lineman.
play.
You got to protect your quarterback, but that was late by A.J. Klein.
Prior to the ball being snapped, delay game, offense.
That's brutal.
5-yard penalty, 4th down.
Well, I tell you, the Bills are fortunate that there wasn't anything called afterwards on Klein. And that changes the entire set of circumstances. And Robert Saleh is going to send out his punt team.
Yeah, it's just inexcusable. You have to understand in that situation that you're going to go for it. You have to get up to the line of scrimmage, have the play called, and get the play off, and you get a delay of game.
Timer, please set the game.
I think that's a situation where you should have called a timeout on the sidelines and kept it 4th and short so you can go for it. But the offensive staff, your head coach, and the players did a poor job there.
So Braden Mann on to punt. He's been a busy man already for the Jets. And Isaiah McKenzie stands back deep right around his own 10-yard line. A little bit of contact, and there's a flag. Mann was hit right after it came off of his leg. Beautifully down the field inside the Bills 5. As we'll check the flag here.
So the Jets may get the ball
back. There was
back.
enough contact. It's a 46-yard punt. As we await the call.
A lot of boos in the crowd right now.
I don't think it's a flag. Yeah, I think there's just something on the field that looks like
there's
a flag.
A little piece of yellow cloth. Apparently was thrown by someone on the sideline.
All right, never mind. All right, so we got 330 viewers. Let's try to get to 150 likes, guys. You know, we need 19 more likes. Hit that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed. I do this every Monday, Thursday, Sunday, football all day. Like I said, we've got 131 likes. We need 150. We need 18 more likes. Hit that like button. Scores around the league. We've got Atlanta, Dallas. Atlanta with 3, Dallas 13. Jacksonville, Indianapolis. Jacksonville with 6, Indianapolis 17. Cleveland and New England. Cleveland with 7, New England 14. Detroit and Pittsburgh are still stuck at 7-7. I'm really excited to see how this ends up. I really am. It would just be amazing to hear that the Lions get a win out of this game. It really will. Really will. All right, so 7 more likes. We'll hit 150, guys. You know, right on pace. 7 more likes. We'll hit 150. Debbie says 17-0 at halftime. I see that. I definitely see that. Z-Bros, do you watch college? Yeah, bro. Yeah, I watch college. Yeah, I'll stream some college games too. Depends on the team and the game and you know, whether it's prime time and stuff like that. Right now there's so much, you know, sports to stream because I do basketball, I do football, I do college too. So figuring out, you know, which ones to stream is just normally the key. But yeah, I do. Chase Young's hurt. It's not good.
Ten and change left to play. Opening half, MetLife Stadium.
Robert, what are the Sixers going to do with Ben, man? Ben's got to go somewhere, huh?
Toughest starting field position for Josh Allen and the Bills offense as they begin inside their own 5-yard line. Zach Moss got a question mark this week coming off the concussion as he will pick up about 4 yards. Jay, a lot of talk this week about the offense and maybe too much on the plate of Josh Allen trying to force things with the 3 turnovers last week. And you see how much of the offense he accounts for, even higher than Lamar Jackson through the first 9 weeks of the season.
Yeah, and I just trust Josh Allen so much. Brian Daboll told us, I'm not concerned with balance. We're going to do whatever we need to do to win. And I just think you ride with Josh Allen. I mean, it's more on that offensive line than it is on taking the ball out of Josh Allen's hands.
Quick delivery that time. Allen to Beasley.
Beasley back in effect.
And we asked Daboll about it. He said
I want to hear his name a little more,
Josh
though.
This week was simple as the Bills pick up the first down. He told them we're in this together. And we're going to figure it out. There was no panic.
Thanks a lot, Debbie.
No overanalyzing
100%.
about the lack of a run game. They believe that they're going to figure it out, and they certainly are so far here.
Well, they all knew that you're going to continue to see the two deep safety look, teams trying to take away what you do in the big plays and force you, really dare you to run the ball.
Here's Moss, and you can certainly sense the recommitment as they try to get this running game going, because big picture, as
Jonas, what day is that, bro?
Week and told us, you have to at least have the threat of a run game as they try to avoid being that
because I'm definitely down for it.
One-dimensional offense that, you know, look, if they're going to get where they want to, it just can't happen.
Yeah, Emmanuel Sanders even told us, you know, in 2014 with Peyton Manning and the Broncos, that's exactly what teams did to them. And you think about the Kansas City Chiefs and some of the struggles their offense is having this year, it's because of the same thing defensively.
Allen's second down pass is caught by Stephon Diggs, far side of the field.
Let's go, Diggs.
If they can get this guy going after just a record-setting season that he had last year for the Bills, it'll add that vertical element that has been missing over the last 4 weeks. Third down.
This is where the Jets like to bring pressure. Got a single high safety in the middle. Man coverage outside.
Allen dissects the defense pre-snap, sidearm delivery complete. Stephon Diggs. First down Bills. It's a pickup
Diggs
of 6.
First down.
And Diggs, you see, a little bit upset with himself. Thought that he just was close to breaking one free.
Well, yeah, just watch him. Every time they go to man, they're going to look for Diggs, try and isolate him, a little rub route. He knew that their opportunity was there for a big one.
Good to see you, bro.
Just didn't get it. But anytime you see this Jets team go man coverage on Stephon Diggs, expect for Josh Allen to look to find and get him the ball.
By the way, what a tackle by C.J. Mosley in space.
Oh, he's been excellent
against
for this
Diggs.
team.
One of the best in the business. Josh Allen, by the way, now 12 of 10 passing.
Josh, nice pass. Sanders.
Threading the needle. Finding Sanders for another first down. It's a pickup of 16. Let's get another NFL Today update. JB and Coach.
Patriots looking for a 4th straight.
Yeah, Mac Jones looked anything but a rookie. Here he's going to find Kendrick Bourne from 23 yards out. Mac Jones on the day, 9 of 10.
Mac Jones is throwing in
yards,
double
touchdowns.
coverage
New England 21,
and
Cleveland
with lasers.
7.
Wow. Spiro and Jay.
Wow.
Boy, what a start to that Mac Jones era in New England.
The last
Incredible.
thing the Bills and Jets fans want to see is another good quarterback up in New England.
Allen
On the boys' sack.
Escapes. He pulls a Houdini.
Runs for about 4 yards.
Out across the 45-yard line. The elusiveness of this young man has just been something to behold over the last couple of years. The athleticism with that cannon of a right arm that he has. 2nd and 6.
Now there was good coverage downfield. And Josh Allen last week pushed it a couple of times when he shouldn't have. He admitted the interception to Josh Allen from the Jaguars was a bad decision.
Yeah,
sometimes you just got to pull it down and get what you can get and not make a bad play worse.
Allen, 25
we'll
years
set
of
up a
age,
stream schedule for those
4.
games too.
Last season, the NFL's runner-up in the MVP vote behind Aaron Rodgers, as he basically rewrote the Bills' quarterback records. Allen is lit up.
I don't know how Allen didn't feel this guy coming towards him. He had a clear lane. Ridiculous sack. Ridiculous sack.
It's a loss of 8.
Well, they just bring a blitz. Watch right here. He's going to just come right off the edge clean. And Josh Allen never sees him. Nobody blocks him. He never sees him, and he holds onto the ball too long. And that's as much on Josh Allen as anybody else. He's got to see that coming and get rid of the ball.
Wilson, a bigger role. They signed him after the opener after they lost
3rd and
Marcus
14, boys.
Joyner to the season-ending tricep injury. Now, of course, no Marcus May. Big play for Wilson. 3rd and 14. Sidearm delivery again from Allen, and it's incomplete. Off the hands of McKenzie. Officials rule it an incompletion. Not sure Devin Singletary wants to get into C.J. Mosley's chest like that. Some jawing after the play.
When you think about
really
the good
trying to
tackle
understand
by
as
C.J.
far
Mosley
as
on Diggs to stop that play.
what's going on with Josh.
And then a couple of nice plays. McKenzie
right
drops the
now
ball, but the Davis sack was the big play. And that's a nice stop by this Jets defense.
Jay, it's a great point. He doesn't make that tackle. That's a big first down play. And it catapults the Bills on that drive. It's C.J. Mosley, who has been The one constant for this Jets defense this season with a big play. Punt here from Hawk. And Berrios signaling fair catch from right around his own 23-yard line. 37 yards on the punt by Hawk. Jets.
My thing is Baker Mayfield is having a meltdown.
Some carriers will give you just one measly entertainment subscription.
So yeah, I mean that's it's
With
not.
Verizon, there's up to 7 entertainment subscriptions.
I think Josh is in his head right now,
That's 7 times the.
and that's sad because you know he's turned into a great quarterback, and he's got to definitely work on that. You know, we're starting to see that he definitely hasn't figured out how to let things get out of his head. You know. And I'm sure in time he'll figure it out. But in key points in the game, he's gotta stay cool.
If a customer is about to pay
He's gotta stay level-headed.
I have them check GoodRx, even if they have insurance.
You can also compare prices and have your doctor send.
All right, so we got 342 viewers, 154 likes. Let's try to get to 175, guys.
I use it at Kroger.
You know,
Here's a tip: before you top
21
up your
more,
prescription, just check the
21
app.
more likes, 349 people. We can do 21 more likes, y'all. Hit that like button. D Nice says, "Let's go Bills." Yeah, man. Bills Mafia. Oraculum. His mental vision hasn't caught up with the game yet. Give him time. I kind of think we're too far in this for that, right? His mental vision has to be, you know, at the first snap. You know, that's just how I feel at least. The WAP Genius, go Bills. Yeah, man. Yeah. This is no great. We need 97. Yeah, we need all the likes. You know, we do.
You ever think about the storage operation a place like this must rely on?
That's all we ask for. You know, if you're enjoying the stream, you know, just make sure you guys hit that like button.
Don't be coy.
Of course, if you're new here, you know, make sure you subscribe. We do this every Monday, Thursday, Sunday. Football all day. So make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And you'll stay updated to the streams just like this. Grits Brown, Bills Mafia from the Bahamas. Let's go. Reginald, Bills Nation for life. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Marched him down the field on a 55-play scoring drive to get the party started. Touchdown catch by Matt Breida. And that Bills' vaunted defense. Taron Johnson off the deflection. First pick of the year. But the Buffalo Bills unable to separate themselves any further. 10-0, 5:26 left to play before halftime. Jets knew that they would have a much more difficult time against this #1 rated defense compared to what we've seen the last couple of weeks. Michael Carter trying to break the initial tackle. Gets outside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Carter, some hard-fought yards against this defense.
Yeah, this defense makes you earn everything. They're not going to give you big plays. They're going to take the ball away if you make a mistake, and they're going to make you go the long road. You're going to have to make the right reads. You're going to have to check it down. You're going to have to be content 4, 5, 6 yards and have 10, 12 play drives and not make a mistake.
What a job Leslie Frazier has done with this defense. Oh, what a play by Carter. Actually, I beg your pardon, it's Jamison Crowder on the catch. We'll check the flag here right around the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of only 3 as Crowder had to go down low to make that catch.
It's going to be defensive holding. Jets are going to get a first down.
Oraculum, you're right, bro.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 21, 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
That's on Poyer.
Poyer with the hold.
Jordan Poyer doesn't make many mistakes.
Jeff Weller,
just
just
see him
subscribe.
right here
Welcome to the family,
on the
bro.
slot. There's the contact, and you can just see kind of the grab right there. There wasn't a whole lot there at all.
Jordan Poyer played all 61 snaps last week despite that shoulder injury. On the flag, Tevin Coleman
Stop in
going
the back.
backwards. A.J. Klein giving chase. Boy, he has made some big plays already for this defense, making the start for the injured Tremaine Edmonds.
Yeah, he's played well already. Watch him right in the middle, and he just shoots it. He reads it, sees it, and comes up and makes the play. They have 3 very good linebackers. Tremaine Edmonds, he has the length, the size, sideline to sideline ability. Matt Milano has played as good as any linebacker in the NFL this year. And then A.J. Klein, the ability to come in and give them somebody else who can be a very solid contributor to this defense.
White, they pick up the blitz. Wide open.
My
it's
goodness.
caught. Ryan Griffin with a much-needed pickup for the Jets. And what a bit of blitz pickup by New York up front as Griffin burns him for 29.
The Bills don't blitz often. They blitz, and Griffin just sits down into this window right behind A.J. Klein. And as he goes up, that's a very good job by Mike White, recognizing the blitz, knowing where to go, where your hot route is.
Mario Desamani just subscribed. Welcome to the family,
Get
bro.
rid of the ball quickly and get the first down.
Contact at the 49-yard line.
All right, so they're going to mark it down at the Bills' 49.
Production.
That's what you want to see from your quarterback, knowing you're about to get hit, facing the
Jim
pressure.
Falbo just subscribed. Thanks a lot,
White
man.
delivers
Welcome
a strike to
the family.
Griffin.
That's what's been impressive about Mike White is his ability to be calm in the pocket.
Scott Novak asking the timekeepers to adjust the game clock here. So it is officially a 19-yard completion as they mark it down on the Jets side of the field at the 49-yard line.
Mike White hasn't pushed the ball down the field very much. Coming into the game, 81 of his 88 passes were under 15 yards. But he's been pretty effective under pressure. 12 for 18, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception.
Mike White, the former 5th-round pick of the Cowboys in the 2018 draft. Number 3 quarterback behind Dak. Eventually cut, practice squad player for the Jets over the last couple of seasons. As he is under the microscope again. Sean McDermott calling a timeout. Looked like they're going to whistle that play dead before the snap. And some more pushing here as White, well, he is taking some lumps after snaps.
Sean McDermott got the timeout. He ran down the sideline, saw something he didn't like, and then a late flag came in.
It was Harrison Phillips who was on White's back.
Prior to the ball being snapped, timeout, Buffalo. First charge for the first half.
I think the flag was on Matt Milano, but
Trev,
it
no,
was
we
going to
definitely
be
had
defensive holding,
had a
so
great
because the
stream last night,
timeout
man.
happened, that
It
didn't
was
happen,
good.
and there's no penalty.
Well, that turns out nicely for Sean McDermott and the Bills.
This game has turned out to be
So
really
everyone
chippy.
will reset.
After like a bunch
And we'll
of
get a
plays,
break.
like
3:35
pushing and
left
shoving
before
and-
halftime. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
a lot of emotion on the field right now. But no, Trev, we all had a great conversation, and you know, I definitely think the people that was on the stream enjoyed it, you know, and even took something from it. You know, that's what it was all about, you know. So last night, if you missed it, we basically started, you know, like a Saturday night stream where we'll talk about, you know, sports and general stuff, life, you know. But we were talking about how John Gruden is suing the NFL in regards to supposedly them leaking the emails to, you know, tarnish his image. We're also talking about Stephen Curry, you know, getting the 3-point record from Ray Allen, and Aaron Rodgers, of course, being cleared to come back after the whole COVID debacle. So yeah, if you missed that, you know, or if you like different kind of news like that, you know, make sure you subscribe, because that's the kind of you know, stuff we're gonna start posting on Saturday nights and things like that, you know. And you're also invited to the conversation, you know, just like how you guys are in the chat now. You can even call in, you know, hop on the phone. We can chat it up, and you know, we'll do that on Saturday nights. So if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed. And Tammy K just subscribed. Welcome to the family. But yeah, you know, those are what we're gonna do on Saturdays. So
Smart dog. With Farmers Crash Assist,
Mississippi Hippie, you were on last night. No problem. 100%. Patrick Guerra says, "What's up, Bills Mafia?" What's up, Bills Mafia, Bills Nation?
Switch to Consumer Cellular today and get $100.
We've got 331 viewers, 177 likes. Let's try to hit 200. We need 22 more. 22 more likes. Hit that like button, y'all.
Tonight, you're invited to the concert of a lifetime with Adele, including an exclusive interview with Oprah Winfrey. Adele, one night only tonight on CBS. Everyone looking forward to that. 3:40 to play. Or if the Jets can somehow get some points here, changes the complexion of this one. Little flea flicker action.
Flea flicker catch for about 15 yards.
From Carter and then finds Keelan Cole. It's a double pass. And a big play for the Jets, a pickup of 18.
Well, when you go with the double pass, you're trying to hit a big play. But watch, there is only one place Mike White can go with this ball. As he looks down the field, Keelan Cole is going to be the only one open. Everybody else is covered. You see him coming right across in the middle.
12 more likes. 12 more likes to hit 200,
does an
guys.
excellent job of finding Cole and getting the first down. If they can go down and score right here, 3 minutes left, all of a sudden the Jets are back in this game.
Jets offense showing a pulse. Here's Carter. This kid's impressive, Jay. The way he runs the football. We mentioned what he's done. A little bit more active in the passing game over the last 3-4 weeks as Carter picks up 5 to set up second down coming up.
Yeah, came in leading the team.
Ronetta White. Every Sunday I'm on it.
Receptions and
Welcome to the
ball
channel.
well, and he's been a good draft pick.
4th rounder out of North Carolina. What a collegiate career he had. 4th all-time leading rusher at Chapel Hill. How do the Jets go here on 2nd and 5 with White under center? Carter
Stop in the
is
back.
blown up.
Loss of about 3.
It's a loss of 2. Greg Rousseau, 30th overall pick. What a future this kid has in front of him.
This is
as the rookie getting the push for the
2-minute
Bills.
warning.
That takes us to the
Jets have
2-minute
the ball,
warning.
3rd and
Jets
7.
looking for points. They're down 10 on CBS.
All right, so let's look at around the league. We've got Atlanta and Dallas. Atlanta with 3, Dallas 21. We've got Jacksonville and Indianapolis. Jacksonville still with 6. Did they already have 6? Oh, no, they got 6. Indianapolis 17. Cleveland Browns and New England Patriots. Cleveland with 7, New England with 21. Mac Jones is on beast mode right now. Detroit and Pittsburgh, still a close game. 7-10. Pittsburgh has 10. I really want to see the Lions win this game. Like, I really do. You know, of course they'll blame the fact that Ben wasn't on there. That's why they won if they do. But it'd just be nice to see the Lions win at least one game. 194 likes, guys. We got 343 people. The goal for the likes is 250. We're close, guys. Let's keep it going. And also, if you're new here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, and you'll be included on streams just like this every week. Got a nice little chat going. People from around the world. Western New York, North Carolina, the Bahamas, Paris, New Zealand. People from everywhere, man. That's what this is about. Bring everybody together. We're a sports family. Charles Evans, loving the Bills from Kingston, Tennessee. Been a Bills fan since '72. Saw the last game at the Rock, a 2021 tie with the Detroit Lions. Wow. That's all I can say. Reginald Wiggum, Bills, Indy, Crimson Tide Life. Go Josh Allen in Buffalo. Yes. 100%. Bills Mafia in the building. Touchdown Lamb. Kinsey Rabbit chiming in from Alaska. Bills Mafia above the Arctic Circle, and I'm not alone. That's what I like to hear. Bills Mafia all the way in Alaska. Let's go. Glenn Vanderwater, this is perfect. Flying back to Rochester from Tampa. Thank you. Much love, bro. I'm glad I could be the one that, you know, help you guys out.
Get you caught up around the league. Some wacky scores around the NFL. Week number
Lions 10-10. They tied it up.
Verizon halftime report.
Lions in Pittsburgh 10-10.
Biggest play of the day so far for the Jets. 3rd and 7
We saw Corey Davis there. He does not have a catch yet. He's in the slot. You're in field goal range, so you're trying to get the first down.
They're right on the edge of Amendola's range. That ball is loose.
My goodness.
What's the call here? No whistle yet.
No whistle.
It's recovered by
It looks like it was a fumble.
See if this is going to be ruled a fumble as Mike White takes a shot.
He got hit pretty hard.
It was Ed Oliver who jarred it loose.
Is that ball moving forward?
Is that the ball was fumbled? Quarterback did not have control.
It was a fumble. Bill's ball. Let's go.
So it is ruled a fumble.
Here's a good
recovered
look
by Buffalo.
Yeah, that hand does not look like it was moving forward. It's a big shot that Mike White took. And the call on the field is a fumble. That would have to be indisputable evidence to overturn that.
Or just as you thought the Jets would at least get a shot at the field goal, a disastrous sequence. And Ed Oliver, one of the first players that Sean McDermott mentioned when we asked him about his defense, his development, the emergence. What a play by Oliver as Addison with the recovery. Of course, every turnover is subject to automatic review as they try to confirm this with New York.
Oh, it's a fumble.
Let's bring in Gene Steratore, our rules analyst.
I
Gene,
feel
how
like
do you
they're
see
trying
this?
to figure out any way they possibly can to
All we
keep
need
Jets
by
in this,
rule
but
is
it
that
definitely is a
arm to
fumble.
move forward by one camera frame in the possession of the quarterback's hand for it to be a forward pass. This is right at the beginning of movement, and we're getting a couple of angles even as we speak. And again, all you need is forward motion with a slight bit of control. And in my opinion, I think he has that type of control just for that instant, which would make that an incomplete pass.
All right, so Gene
I don't
weighing in
agree.
for us. Mike
I
White
think it's a
eagerly
fumble.
anticipating the call here.
It'd be huge for the Jets if they could get it incomplete and come out and attempt a field goal.
Looks like the Jets field goal unit is coming back onto the field.
After review, it was a complete forward pass. Fourth down.
Gene had it nailed. So
All right, so refs are
Amendola
trying
gets
to keep the
come
Jets
and
in
attempt
this.
a 48-yard
It was
field goal.
definitely a fumble.
He's only 1 for
his
4
arm was
over
not
40 yards so
forward
far
at all.
this year in his rookie season.
Clock to 1 minute, 57 seconds.
Boy, Jay, that was as close as you could get. Tough break for the Bills, but Amendola, who, as Jay just pointed out,
definitely Jaden. Ref
struggled from outside of 40.
They're trying to keep the
As
Jets
we
in
thank
this.
Gene Steratore for weighing
There's
in.
big money involved. You know that.
Gene
You
all
know how
over it as
Vegas
usual.
works.
And here's Amendola. He's long in the season, 49 yards. This one officially from 48. Good snap, good hold. Amendola right down the middle.
All right, Jets put up 3, Bills 10.
So they wipe away the fumble. Jets capitalize and finally get on the board. Back in 30 seconds after this from Progressive Insurance.
And if I'm not mistaken,
Progressive presents
The,
At Home with Baker Mayfield.
the Bills were given 13 points. 13, I think. Yeah. All right, so we got 392 viewers, 199 likes. We need 250 likes, people. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's get to 250. 399 viewers. We need 250 likes. Let's get to it, guys. Jaden says NFL revolves around Vegas and betting. 100%. You know how much money's in sports betting, man? Not even just NFL, but NBA, baseball, college. It's crazy. Jim Falbo. God, I swear every week the refs hate us. Yeah, it gets interesting, man. Charles. Wild Zebras were in Jacksonville last week. 12 panel, 5 unsportsmanlike. That game was fixed. Yeah. Yeah.
Sack on Josh Allen, and then they get a couple of stops on defense, and now it's a one-score game.
The biggest surprise so far has been the Jets defense after that tough start. They gave up the touchdown on Buffalo's first drive. They have tightened the clamps on Josh Allen in this offense.
Eduardo,
coming up, the
Bills
Verizon
Mafia,
halftime
man.
report. JB and the fellows standing by. Take you around the league. As week number
Jones
10
says, get your
continues.
Cowboys
The
gear
Verizon
on and
halftime
take that
report
Falcons
is next.
jersey off.
So the Bills 2 timeouts. How do they handle things here with $1:53 left on the clock? They'll begin at the 25.
Yeah, you like to double dip. They get the ball to begin the second half, so you got 2 timeouts, 1:53. Try and be aggressive and go score, and then do it again after halftime.
False start. Offense. Number 26. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That's Singletary.
All right, guys.
Where everyone wondered how
Calm
the
it down.
Bills would respond after that disastrous day last week in Jacksonville.
See the little shift there by Singletary. That's it. That's all it takes.
It marks him back to the 20-yard line.
Nice pass. Diggs. Let's go.
Diggs with the stiff arm at the end of the play. As Josh Allen dropping dimes, they pick up 57 down the sideline.
Well, we've talked about it all half. If he's going to be man coverage, they just do a little double move. They only have one safety in the middle. And Diggs right down the sideline. And I honestly believe they could go to him every play, that there's nobody on the Jets that can cover it.
First and 10 Bills. Suddenly at the Jet 23. Allen faking the pass. Then on the ground it's Moss.
Nice run from Moss, about 11 yards.
Well, it's the second time he's lost his helmet. It's a first down run for Moss. Again, coming off the concussion last week. It's a pickup of 11 for the Bills.
That's the kind of physical, aggressive run that this Bills team wants to see and the Bills Mafia want to see. They want to see a running game added to this vaunted passing attack.
Moss last week just 19 snaps before leaving the game with a concussion. Hard physical run there to give the Bills a first and 10. Still plenty of clock, 60 seconds. Allen's pass incomplete. Looking back in the direction of Diggs. C.J. Mosley was there for the Jets.
C.J. Mosley almost got him one. You know, when you look at C.J. Mosley, you talk about the depth. Josh Allen said, I've never seen a linebacker who takes the type of depth that he takes on his drops, but has the ability to come up and make tackles in the run game.
Brandon Echols is the injured Jet, so the Jets are going to be charged with a timeout here. 61 seconds left. Touched on the injuries that they've had to contend with on the back end. Of course, the big one to Marcus May, suffering the season-ending Achilles tear last week.
Yeah, and you think about LaMarcus Joyner in week 1, their other safety that they lost. A lot of injuries at the beginning of the season for this Jets defense.
Concern now on Echols. We'll break back in 30 seconds.
I'm legendary quarterback Tony Romo, and with the help of Tostitos,
all right. 407 viewers. We have 215 likes. The goal is 250, guys. You know, let's get to 250 likes, and we'll hit our goal for the day. Anything else is, you know, cherry on top. 35 more likes. Hit that like button, y'all.
This is my granddaughter. She's cute like her grandpa.
Ryan Wooldridge. Hi, bro. I'm a new sub, and will you live stream the Packers game? Yes, sir. I am on it. I am on the Packers game right after this. We're doing the Bills and Jets. We're doing Seattle and the Packers. And we're doing the Chiefs and the Raiders. That's the stream schedule for today.
Making his way to that Jets sideline. And it looks like Javelin Guidry is going to come onto the field now for the Jets.
With me. I wish, man. Mongan Rallies. Just subscribe. Welcome to the family, bro. Official J Buses with the meat. Man, it's tricky. I got a lot I gotta handle now. Thanks for streaming, watching from Fort Myers, Florida, in the building. Look at that. Official. I do. It's just got to be on like big games, because I got a lot of stuff going on now as far as with running the stream and stuff. But I'll probably do Google Meets on big games, bro.
From that tight end position.
Yeah, Knox was probably playing the best ball of his career before the injury, the broken hand. And the big catch earlier. Can this offense deliver again in the red zone? Allen on second and 10.
That's touchdown. Let's go. Touchdown, Diggs. Let's go.
What a catch by Diggs.
Bills Mafia house.
And Josh Allen going right at Guidry.
Yeah, why not? You just feel like Stephon Diggs can't be covered. Watch this throw by Josh Allen.
Discussing the play, the receiver got 1 foot down inbounds. It's incomplete.
What?
So the near side official signaled touchdown, but
Are
he's
you kidding me?
overruled by Scott
One.
Novak.
The left foot up in the air there. There's the 1 foot down.
No.
And
Come on.
the left foot doesn't get down, and his cheek is out of bounds as well, so it's incomplete.
Incredible concentration from Diggs, just ran out of real estate.
He caught it. It was a great catch, but yeah, he had 1 foot down. Unfortunately.
Long setback here is Moss. 57
Third and
seconds
10
left
Bills.
in the half.
He's down at the bottom. You can go right back to him.
Single coverage. Allen
Right back
does
to him.
exactly that to the end
He
zone.
did it again. Let's go, Diggs.
Touchdown.
He did it again. Look at that. Defense didn't stand a chance.
Jay, you saw it. Single coverage, and Josh Allen.
It's just a mismatch.
Licking his chops.
Yeah, it's just a mismatch. They're going to have to find a way to give help to their corners over there. You just can't allow Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen to have it that easy.
It was a beautiful dime, too. Put it right where he can get it.
Stephon Diggs, who was just otherworldly for this offense last year, led the league in catches, rec yards, was incredible.
That was an excellent catch. Over the shoulder, tough. Bringing it in after you just were out of bounds.
The skill level from Diggs just off the charts.
Yeah, I saw him down on the field before the game, and he was in good spirits. Had a big smile on his face, and he was very excited for this game, and you can see why.
Well, Salute to Service is the NFL's year-round effort to honor, empower, and connect our nation's service members, veterans, and their families. You can learn about the NFL's work with its long-standing
yeah, how many times do we got to score? We're going to get it done, though.
By visiting NFL.com/salute.
And we thank every service member for their service. I have 2 brothers that one's
no
in
problem,
the Air Force
Chris.
and one's in the Coast Guard. I appreciate
what are
their
you doing
service
at
very
halftime?
much.
Here.
Just standard, whatever,
my
you know.
cousin Tom Pappas,
Talk, you know,
Jersey
and,
boy, former
probably
Army
get something to
officer,
eat
captain, served in the 1st Armored Division in Germany.
and let it ride.
A hero in the Adidas family.
Absolutely.
The tip of the cap.
So we need 18 more likes. 18 more likes to hit 250, guys. We have 455 viewers on right now. We need 18 likes. 18 people. I need you to hit the like button, and we'll hit our goal of 250.
17-3 as Buffalo builds on its lead. Trying to get back in the win column. 2 losses in their last 3 weeks as they extend to a 14-point lead. Jay, let's see how the Jets handle this.
I think you need to be smart,
12
Sparrow.
more,
I mean,
12 more likes.
17-3. That drive
And
was
we
all
hit
Diggs. It was
12
Josh
more.
Allen to Diggs, and they're going to get the ball to begin the second half. The last thing you want is to turn this ball over. If you get a first down, run a couple of smart plays. If it's there, if you're Mike White, take it. If you get a first down, then you can start to be aggressive, but be smart with the ball.
Let's see how Robert Saleh and Mike LaFleur play this year. They do have 2 timeouts as they begin at their own 25-yard line. Jets go 10 personnel with 4 wides. White underneath. It's caught. Good drive starter here. That's Ty Johnson out to the 40.
Ty Johnson about
Pick up
14
a 15.
yards. 15 yards.
That's a first down for the Jets.
Perfect.
East Steve Kenya, welcome to the channel, bro. From Rockledge,
you
Florida.
get the first down. Now you can be aggressive. Now you're trying to get down and get into field goal range and get a field goal before half.
White protected well, far side of the field, and that one is incomplete.
Ball incomplete, low
the target
throw.
line for the Jets is right around the Bills' 30-yard line. As Amendola starts to get that right leg warmed up.
Yeah, I think if you get to the 40, that'd be a 58-yard field goal. He has the range to be able to try that before halftime. I saw him doing it before the game. You know, so you're understanding where you're trying to get to.
We need 8 more likes, people. 8 more likes, and we'll hit our goal of 250.
Right now, you can be aggressive. Look for
8 more people. Hit that
in the
like
seams.
button.
Just be
And if you
alert
haven't
of those
already, make sure you
linebackers dropping into
subscribe.
coverage that have got you a couple times and caused one of the interceptions.
So White dissecting that defense pre-snap. Where does he go here on 2nd and 10? Here they come. White is hit on the release, and it's incomplete.
White took a big hit.
They put it right where it had to be for Johnson, as Ed Oliver was right in White's face.
They were showing the double A-gap blitz. Those linebackers walk up. The offensive line has to collapse and then they drop back into coverage.
7 more likes, and we hit
Oliver's
our
really
250.
become a pro this year. That's what Sean McDermott talked about.
5 more people hit that like button.
He's understanding what it takes to be successful in the NFL and really playing his best football.
3rd year for Oliver. 9th overall pick back in the 2019 draft. Down to 20 seconds. White steps up in the pocket. That pass is caught.
Oh my goodness.
What a pass.
There's a fumble. We got the ball. Bills got the ball back. Jay Underdog, just subscribe. Welcome to the channel. Buffalo ball. Jets fumble. Michael Hidskis, just subscribe. Welcome to the channel, bro.
Unbelievable. Davis with his first catch would have been right in field goal range for the Jets, but they turned it over.
A beautiful throw by Mike White. Steps up in the pocket and delivers it. And as Corey Davis is going down, the ball just gets ripped out. This Buffalo defense is so good at creating turnovers.
Micah Hyde landed on that ball perfectly.
I mean, you're just a good job by Corey Davis. High pointing that ball, trying to get extra yards,
Tory
and then just
Mills,
rips
just
that
subscribe.
ball
Welcome
out.
to the family.
Certainly looks like it was out before he hit the ground.
Jay, what a play by Hyde. Not only recovered, he jarred it loose. How good has Micah Hyde been on the back end of this defense over the last couple of years for Sean McDermott? All-Pro and Pro Bowler in his first season after coming over in that 2017 season. Big play for the Bills. Looks like Beasley moved.
Number 11. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Yeah, with 9 seconds left, I wouldn't do anything here. Just go to halftime and you get the ball in the second half. Here's
no
you're
problem,
in
Tammy.
field goal range already. You got
all
a
the
nice
way from
throw
France.
From your quarterback, and then watch
3 more
Hyde
likes, y'all. We'll hit our
just
goal
rip
of
that ball
250.
out.
I need 3 more likes.
Would have been a 29-yard completion. What a turn of events and a wild close to that first half. Defensive gem by Hyde as Buffalo will take a 14-point lead into the halftime locker room. 17-3. Halftime is next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station.
You know how some carriers give you so little for your older busted phone you just end up living with it? I don't think so. Verizon lets you
All right. So we're at halftime. Bills up 17, Jets 3. Francisco Torres just subscribed. Welcome to the family. Gonna go around the league. Atlanta and Dallas. Atlanta has 3, Dallas 36. Jacksonville still has 6. Indianapolis 20. Cleveland 7. New England 24. Detroit and Pittsburgh. I really wish I was watching this game, to be honest, because I can just imagine what's been going on. But Detroit and Pittsburgh 10-10, still tied up. It's crazy. We got 406 people here. We hit our goal of 250 likes. Keep it going, guys. And if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed. We do this every Monday, Thursday, and of course Sunday. Football all day. We don't just stream football. We do basketball. We do college. We do MLB. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed and stay locked in. Also, join the chat. Get in there. Give some opinions. You know, shout out your favorite team. That's what it's there for. And then, of course, next, if you're rocking with me, we've got Seattle and Green Bay. And then after that, we're doing the Chiefs and the Raiders for Sunday night.
I'm the best-selling compact SUV in America, with all-wheel drive and tons of room. To our drivers, I'm unbeatable value. Let's go play.
So Adam, what I'll basically do is I'll do like primetime games, like that. The Warriors and the Bulls is a primetime game, right? So that was a game that I would have streamed. Depending on my schedule, and for the most part, I definitely try to get the primetime games in. But actually, I just changed my format as far as streaming, so definitely gonna see my face a lot more. That's for sure.
And welcome back to our New York studio and the Verizon Halftime Report, the official 5G network of the NFL. This is 5G built right. It is Verizon. A full house here in Studio 43, and we go right to the highlights.
We got the Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets. Well, what are we talking about? Of course, it's Josh Allen. Nice throw for 12 yards to Stephon Diggs. It put the Buffalo Bills up 17-3. That's where they lead at halftime.
Browns, Patriots. Browns coming off a big win last week, but it's all about the Patriots right now. Check this out. Great ball by Mac Jones. He finds Hunter Henry. That's a 3-yard TD. Score will be tied 7-7. Mac Jones, he's not done. Watch this ball placement right here. Kendrick Bourne goes up in between two guys.
Nice.
Great grab. He comes down with it. They are a big 24-7.
And for Pittsburgh Steelers, it's Mason Rudolph going to find James Washington in the back of the end zone right here, and it's 10-10, but Detroit is driving, maybe to score a touchdown in the third quarter. Looking for the first win as well. And you look at the Titans, and it's been Ryan Tannehill in the first half. Good game thrown, 8 different receivers, and that 1-yard touchdown run gives the Titans the lead, 13-6 at half.
All right, in Indy, it's really the Jonathan Taylor show, guys. 14 carries, 107 yards, right up the middle. It's a 4-yard
Nancy
touchdown.
Phelps, there is nothing better than barbecue wings from Lenova's. Those are the best wings in the world.
Playing terribly first half through 2 interceptions. Taylor Heineke outplaying the older Brady, and Taylor Heineke finds DeAndre Carter for the 20-yard touchdown. And on this play, Chase Young goes down in a heap. He comes up. He hurts his right knee. Does not look good for the young superstar in Washington.
We hope the young fella is all right. Falcons, Cowboys, check this out. Being on the same page as your wide receiver, Dak Prescott sees the blitz, get rid of the ball early. CeeDee Lamb comes down with it. He has 2 TDs on the day. They're a big 36-3.
All right, Phil, you said it's the Josh Allen show for the Buffalo Bills. I mean, he's all over the place today. He had a strong end of the second quarter. He found Stephon Diggs 5 different times. Look at this movement in the pocket. He finds Matt Breida in the back of the end zone. That's just managing the pocket well.
Yep.
And I'll tell you one thing, this throw right here to Steph Diggs, what a catch. What a catch.
What a catch.
By, you say, the best route running wide receiver in the NFL.
Yep.
Take a look at this, 15 of 21, 187 yards, 2 touchdowns. He threw 4 in this game. Coming into this game, the last 2 games, he had only thrown 2 touchdown passes. So you want to get healthy, you want to play against one of the worst defenses in football.
Well, here's what you got going. Instead of less of Josh Allen, we just can't get enough. Let's put it all on his shoulders once again. I don't know what I was talking about at halftime. I mean, the pregame show. Josh Allen, it is his thing.
Yeah.
They've only run the ball 8 times. He has 2 of those carries. But you see why they keep giving the football, because he can make things happen in a really good first half by Josh Allen.
You know, and I think you look at the New York Jets, I mean, it's encouraging. You're moving the football against, I think, the best defense in football. And the biggest thing is you have 2 turnovers. And I think that's the difference in this first half of this game. We've been 2 turnovers.
Yeah, Josh Allen, when he's negotiating the pocket with his feet, I mean, he puts these defenses in the bind because they have to respect the fact that he can run with and pick up big yards. But what he does so well, just like that touchdown to Breida, he keeps his helmet up. He's looking for his wide receivers. In this case, it was the running back. That's how they got their first TD.
And on the other side, the Mike White story is still yet to be played out. But I have to tell you, he's been under siege pretty much the entire first half. Now, one play there you saw where the entire offensive line missed everybody, and they all met right back there at the quarterback. They were lucky that wasn't a fumble. That ended up being a field goal attempt for the Jets. But Mike White really doesn't have much of a chance against this defense.
Puma, you said the O-line missed everybody?
Everybody missed their block.
But he's hanging in there. When you look at the Jets, you know, for a while it's 10-3, and I said, well, they're getting outplayed, but they still have a chance. So can they protect Mike White? You know, like we said in the pregame, very confident guy, has a good arm, move around, good size. So give him a chance to see what he can do.
You know, I mean, the one penalty brought back the Buffalo bootleg that could have put him up early in this game, and that kept him in it. So I think the first part of this third quarter, let's see how the Jets have.
Late games coming up on CBS today. Of course, we've got Philadelphia at Denver, but the big one is this one, Phil.
Well, there's Russell Wilson. We all want to see how's he going to be with that hand where he fractured that middle finger, and then he's going to try to find this guy, DK Metcalf. What do you think, Nate?
Hey, he's got Nate's
looking good. Now,
who's that?
I don't know. If he's on my team, I'm playing. If he's not, I'm not playing.
Simple as that, Boom?
Pretty simple, JB,
Hey,
yes.
Folks, that's all coming up at 4:25 Eastern. Verizon Halftime Report continues.
That's what
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report, the official 5G network of the NFL. This is 5G built right. Verizon.
Go to NFLshop.com for a special offer.
This is the story of an athlete.
My name is Bart Salgado, and I played football since I was a kid.
This is a story of resilience.
After multiple tours of duty overseas, I returned home and was injured.
This is the story of a leader.
Now, through the NFL's partnership with the Bob Woodruff Foundation, I play and coach other veterans in Move United's Wheelchair Football League.
The NFL is proud to partner with organizations that support our military and veteran communities.
CBS invites you to an exclusive one-night-only performance with a special interview by Oprah Winfrey. Adele, one night only, tonight on CBS.
Pete plays D&D? Heck yeah, Jay and I could play together.
Pete wishes he could play with you.
Translate like you're doing right now.
Okay.
Yes!
A new episode of TV's #1 new comedy.
What do I wear? Wait, nope, can't change, so itchy shirt it is.
Ghosts, Thursday on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Yep, that's my fault.
Brought to you by
Where we at? Lions are waking up. Yep. Let's go Bills. Go Lions. Yeah, they scored 16-10. I think they missed the extra point. Eduardo, yeah, I'm streaming the Seattle versus Green Bay game. I've got the page set up on my channel page, so if you want to click on that and just set a reminder, totally can. But yeah, we're streaming that next right after this. And then of course the late game, Chiefs versus the Raiders. It's going to be a good game.
So it's going to be a really tough test, of course, for Seattle. If there's a little wind in that action,
Jonah, why does Tyler Bass have 11 fantasy points? I don't know. It's a good question. Anybody else know?
When thinking about the evolution of man, it's always a good idea.
I have no answer to that question. I actually don't have Bass on my fantasy, so we got any other fantasy users in the house? Let's see what my matchup's doing. Ugh, I'm getting destroyed right now. Yeah, this guy's got Lamb. Lamb has 24 points. Wow. So do I need to refresh? He's on my team. Yeah, try to refresh and see if you know what's going on there. Jaden says Bass has me at 15 today. That's weird. You sure it's not a glitch? Charles, not a bad half. Bills need to get a touchdown on the opening drive of the second half. Yeah, man. Get a touchdown and, close this thing out. Without a doubt. How many of you actually believe that the Lions are going to win this game against the Steelers? Let me know in the comments, man, because I really think they are. I really think they're gonna take it. Jaden, they gave him a 60-yard field goal. So yeah, it's got to be a glitch. Those points are probably gonna be taken away because, it almost doesn't make sense. So it's a typo. Oraculum says, nah, Adam, not going to happen. Jonas says, I think they will. Bro, I said it yesterday. Remember, I was like, I really think this will be the Lions' first win. 100%. I really think this is going to be their first win.
By State Farm. Buffalo offense, good start. Game-opening touchdown, and then late in the half, what a connection. Allen to Diggs. Over-the-shoulder catch, working against Guidry. Back corner of the end zone to get the Bills even more breathing room on the scoreboard. 17-3 as we get ready for the second half here at MetLife Stadium. Spiro and Jay back with you here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Big part of the story this week was how this Josh Allen-led offense would react and put last week behind them. Started well, a little bit of a lull, middle two quarters, but played well to close.
Yeah, they did, and coming out fast was big for this offense, and they had a feeling that Stephon Diggs was going to have a big game, and nice little play there to Knox and getting their guys that are back. Nice touchdown there to Breida, and then the double move to Diggs, and that whole drive was all about Diggs cashing it in for the touchdown. And they got to be really happy with the way the offense played. They get the ball here to begin the second half, and they need to continue to press the ball down the field.
There's your first half
So
numbers.
Bills have
Those
207
turnovers
total
so critical.
yards, 171 passing yards,
was
36
a 29-yard
rushing yards,
completion late
compared
seconds
to
of the
the
first
Jets'
half,
34
fumbling.
rushing yards and
Just an
131
incredible
passing.
sequence and play
So
by
both
Micah
teams aren't really
Hyde,
running the ball.
forcing the fumble and recovering.
Studio 72, thanks
That
for the
kept
feed, brother.
Jets
No problem, bro.
Off the board at the end of that first half. Isaiah McKenzie as Josh Allen comes onto the field. Jay, what about the Feely Files as we get ready for the second half?
Well, when you look at this Jets defense, we talked about it a lot, but they have to give help on Stephon Diggs. You cannot allow him to be in single coverage. Got to have a safety over the top. And for the Bills, keep the pedal down. Don't let up. You have to continue to build and get that bad taste out of your mouth from last week in that Jacksonville game.
Told you about where the Bills sit. Just a half-game lead over New England. At the top of the AFC East. And at last check, the Patriots double-digit lead against Cleveland at home in Week 10.
No help on Diggs.
Allen
pass.
going right back to the well. It's Diggs. At the 57-yarder late first half. And, boy, they continue to work against Guidry. It's a pickup of 23.
Yeah, you got one deep safety. You got one-on-one. And if you're just going to continue to allow him to do it, the Bills are just going to keep taking it. I mean, as long as Diggs is single covered, Josh Allen, why would he go anywhere else?
If you've just joined us, Guidry having to be pressed into duty late in the first half after Brandon Echols left the game. Still awaiting official word on Echols' status from the Jets. One play called. This is Singletary inside Jets territory. First down run inside the 45. Let's see if the officials officially mark it here. Not quite signaling for the first down. It appears as though Singletary now is going to be short. So they're going to mark it back all the way to the 45-yard line, a pickup of 7.
We talked to Robert Saleh and Jeff Ulbrich, the defensive coordinator, about whether or not they would go and use that cover 2 look. It's not what they do. They're usually in cover 3, and it's difficult when you have so many young players like the Jets defense does to switch it up and do something that you don't necessarily do. But you figure if it works against this Buffalo team, why not try it?
On 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground again. This is Singletary keeping those legs churning. This will be a first down run all the way down to the Jet 32-yard line. And Jay, you could sense it right from the beginning. They wanted to run the football. After they started kind of pass heavy, but from the middle stage of that first quarter, it's been a lot of the run.
And it's not just running the ball, but getting under center, presenting the look like you're going to run the ball, and then being able to hit play action shots and go down the field. That's what's been successful. And you could see that sideline, Sean McDermott, erupt on that run because they know how important it is moving forward to be the offense they want to be able to run the ball and to have some physicality.
Fresh set of downs for the Bills from just around the 32. A little misdirection. Sanders has lead blockers. Sanders showing the wheels. We'll see where the officials mark the football. It's going to be a 1st and goal. What a play by Sanders.
Well, a little end around, but watch over here. Watch this great job of blocking and getting to the edge. As they come around, nobody out there for the Jets. And that was easy for Emmanuel Sanders.
24-yard run by Sanders. And what a start for this Buffalo offense to begin the 3rd quarter. Red zone production has been a focal point. Little misdirection, and they are in. It's McKenzie. Touchdown. But Buffalo started the game marching down the field with a touchdown drive, and they do the same to begin the second half.
Yeah, just a little jet sweep, very similar to the end around you just saw. Just a handoff here, and then getting the edge, good blocking, and C.J. Mosley can't get over there. And that whole drive was just way too easy for Buffalo. And you're in New York, you go into halftime, you're trying to come out, play better on defense after you let them drive down the field and get a touchdown right before halftime, and that certainly was not a good effort from the Jets.
Allen marches them 5 plays, 75 yards in just under 3 minutes, making it look easy against the worst rated defense in the NFL.
Oh, we scored again. Wow.
Well, after the Bills took one on the chin in Jacksonville last week, starting to look like the Bills we've come to expect. Up big on CBS.
Ideas are nothing until we make them.
Okay. Where we at? Go back here real quick. David Annabelle says they're moving the ball with no resistance, so if Pitts wants to win, they better change that. Yeah, Lions at 4th and goal. They're at Detroit 5. I'm assuming, yeah, they just kicked it, so it's 16-13 now. Adam, let's go Bills Mafia. Augustine, let's go Mafia. Carolyn East, Sanders, okay.
Wait, is that a baby on the field?
Allison saying Jets. Got a Jets fan in the building. Haven't seen too many of y'all.
Harris now appears to be burping the baby.
That's a great moment right there.
Ref going to the rule book here.
Production, I feel bad for Jets fans.
We don't need any more trick plays.
Okay.
But we could all use more ways to save.
Are you kidding me? It's gonna be a long bus ride home for the defense.
Yeah, well, I mean, right now the Bills are playing how we've expected them to play, right? Really shouldn't have been a question. But for the past couple weeks, some weird stuff's just been going on. Hopefully they figured it out, and got their chemistry back together.
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream.
We have to check on Marissa. I hope she's okay. Marissa, if you're listening, I hope you're okay. I know Atlanta's losing, and you were dead set on that. But it's gonna be okay. There's always next week. What do we got?
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL.
Ooh, Tennessee 20. New Orleans 6. Okay. Allison, Rodgers should ball. Yeah, I think that Rodgers is definitely going to come out focused. But you got to remember, Russell's back too, so it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be a good one.
Scored 24-3 with 12 and change left to play. Early
Wolf
stages,
Case.
third quarter.
Bills Mafia.
Jay, I'd say Josh Allen in this offense putting some of those questions to bed.
Yeah, we doing
as you
good.
would expect them to. Against
they're
this
playing how
Jets
they're supposed to play now. We got Diggs back in the
struggled to say the
rotation.
least.
Beasley. They're looking like the Bills that they should
Tyler
be.
Bass booting it away. And this is going to be Coleman playing it from about a yard deep in his end zone. Excellent kickoff coverage down the field by the Bills as Coleman is down just outside the 15-yard line.
This is a very good special teams unit. One of the reasons
I seen that
really
earlier.
like this
There's a
Bills
lot
team
of
is
snow in the
because they're a
field in Green
complete
Bay.
team.
Like,
You
it was
have
crazy.
the #1 defense in the NFL. You have an excellent
They had a picture
special
on
teams unit,
Instagram.
and you have weapons on offense with a quarterback who can run the ball and throw the ball.
Well, let's see what Mike White and this offense can do here. They knew that the deck was stacked against them against this vaunted Bills defense. Down 21.
Browns are
What kind of
7,
fight did the
New
Jets
England
have here?
24.
With still plenty of time left.
Deep
White's
pass.
gonna take a shot, puts his back into it.
There's a
and
pick.
that
The ball is intercepted. Tre'Davious White.
The All-Pro corner.
The ball just sailed on him.
Number
It was
3
right there for
committed by
White.
the Jets.
I was just about to say that Mike White had it made. very many errors, but he pushes a ball when he shouldn't have, throws it into double coverage, and Tre'Davious White makes him pay.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds. I know Halloween was a few weeks ago, but right now, the big wireless companies are trying to trick you into signing long, expensive contracts.
So yeah, I mean, there's a ton of snow on that field. I'm sure they've got it clean by now up in Green Bay, but it's freezing too, right? So that definitely changes things as far as, you know, catches and running that ball and getting hit. Anyone who's played football in the cold, even just playing catch, you know, when that ball hits your hands, it doesn't feel good. So, but they're built for that. You know, these are NFL players. They're used to the, you know, to the conditions and the weather changing and what they have to play in. So, I'm sure they're definitely not going to use that as an excuse, but it's definitely going to be a good one to check out. So, that one's coming next after the Bills game here. You know, we're doing the Seahawks and the Packers, and then the Chiefs and the Raiders, if you're sticking with me. Rob Fager says 16-13. I think the Steelers are losing, yo. Yeah, they're losing, man. Detroit's up 16-13, and they've got the ball back.
Gabrielle, this Old Spice Fiji hand and body lotion has me smoother than ever.
It's crazy. Cleveland's got 7, New England 31. B-Rad 830 just subscribed. Welcome to the family, bro. Jacksonville 9, Indianapolis 20. The funny thing about it is, I feel like Jacksonville has a chance to come back and beat the Colts. Mark my words. Jacksonville's probably gonna come back and beat the Colts. The Colts just can't keep a lead to save their lives. And then the complete dagger in someone's stomach right now. Atlanta 3, Dallas 36. My goodness.
And now a salute to service moment presented by USAA. The New York Jets have pledged their ongoing support to the Soldiers to Sidelines program that helps service members and veterans become excellent coaches and connects them to teams in their communities. Yesterday, the team hosted over 30 participants, full day of strategic coaching seminars with the help of Jets players, Parker Ferguson and Zane Lewis, whom are both Air Force Academy products. What a moment there. Both of those players currently on IR, but lending a helping hand.
Deep
Great
pass.
initiative by the Jets. Allen's pass, boy.
And there was a flag.
Emmanuel Sanders. The
Defensive pass interference.
Say incomplete. Boy, that would have been incredible. Actually, they do say catch. There is a flag here.
It's going to be pass interference on the Jets.
Robert Blevin, thanks for the stream, brother. Don't get the game from Florida. No problem, bro.
Holding offense.
We've got people here from all over the world, man. You're a part of a great team, a great family.
Right, so
make sure you guys subscribe. You know, to stay updated
Jay,
with
take us back
with
to that
games just like
interception
this.
thrown by White. What a play.
It was an excellent job by Tre'Davious White. You're going to see more here. They're trying to isolate him, but keep an eye on Tre'Davious White. They're trying to sit down in front of him and draw him away. Mike White never sees Tre'Davious White coming into this play. He drops off, leaves the short receiver, and then finds the ball, and then just an excellent job going up. But Tre'Davious White recognized what the Jets were trying to do, and he made that play. An excellent job by that secondary.
What a player White has been in his career. All-Pro, Pro Bowl
Another
corner.
deep pass from Allen. All the way down. Catch. Davis. Davis back in rotation.
Down to the Jet 15-yard line. And right now, Josh Allen operating with the precision of a surgeon as they pick up 49.
Well, good to see Gabriel Davis get back involved in this offense. Haven't seen him a lot this year. Only 10 receptions coming in after 35 receptions last year. I really liked him last year. I thought he would progress and become, you know, one of their stud receivers. He just hasn't been a big part of the offense, but a very good blocker and a downfield threat.
Wolf,
Yeah,
no
Davis,
problem.
Terrific rookie season last year. Those 7 touchdown
Robert
catches.
Blevin. Welcome to the
Makes
family.
his first big play of the day. Here's Matt Breida. Had the early touchdown catch.
Nice run. Bill's touchdown.
For more. Touchdown. And right now, the Bills
Brandon Vlog
pouring
just
it on
subscribed.
here
Thanks
at
a lot, man.
MetLife.
Nice play by Matt Breida, and we wondered what his speed would do. Look at him get on the outside and just utilize his speed. Nice block there by Davis, and then Breida finding the seam, taking advantage of this porous Jets defense. And I think he gives an added dimension to this Bills offense out of the backfield that they don't have from Singletary or Moss.
Told you about Breida. Hadn't played since all the way back in week 3. A healthy scratch for most of the season.
Bills
He's
31,
got 2
Jets
touchdowns
3
today for the Bills. And it's 31-3 Buffalo. Tre'Davious White.
Allison, I feel your pain.
And then Breida able to punch it in from 15 yards
31-3.
out.
Wow.
As someone who resembles someone else, I appreciate that Liberty Mutual knows everyone's unique. That's why they customize your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Oh yeah, that's the spot. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
It's a great time to get Domino's, because right now, if you order online and carry out
Adirondack
Domino's
Speed
Carside
Skating
delivery
Club
between
just
4 to 9,
subscribed.
you'll
Thank
get
you. Welcome to the
49% off
family.
all menu price pizzas. See what we did there? With the 4 and the 9?
Kinda funny.
Get 49% off all menu price pizzas for a limited time only.
Jonas says Dallas is about to score again. Man, they're looking like the Jets right now, right? Atlanta. Pittsburgh, 4th and 10 at the Pittsburgh 44. So they're about to send the ball back to Detroit, who is up by 3 points. 16-13 Detroit against the Steelers.
Take your career to the next level with one of our many open positions.
Safety or a pick 6. Who's got Breida on their fantasy? I sure don't. I don't think anybody has Breida on their fantasy, to be honest.
I stayed up and crunched all the numbers.
I already used Capital.
Jreasn, what's up, bro?
I found my car online.
What's going on?
Qualified instantly.
Oh, online, honey. Now that can affect your credit score.
It didn't, Dad. Then I got my real rate and monthly payment. Now I just need to head to the dealership for a test drive and purchase.
Sounds
yeah, we got an interesting schedule coming up as far as with the
since
Bills.
we're both up, who wants French toast? What's in your wallet?
Screw you, YouTube. Yeah, that's right. Now we're hitting our stride. Yeah, Bills is back in effect, man. Like we're looking like normal.
Google Pixel 6 truly sees
and I guess showing up now is better late than never, right?
It removes them instantly with Magic Eraser on our most advanced and inclusive smartphone camera yet. Live Translate speaks your language and hers. It's the phone that understands we're all different. Google Pixel 6. For all you are.
I'm doing good, bro. Right now we're just on the Bills and the Jets having a good time. Next we're going to be doing the Seahawks and the Packers. And then after that we're doing Chiefs and the Raiders.
Well, this Buffalo offense quickly putting some of those questions to bed today. What a difference a week makes. 14 points for the Bills in the last minute, 14 seconds. As they go on a quick 2-play, 64-yard strike of a drive in 60 seconds. Stephon Diggs, a couple of big plays. Matt Breida becoming another little wrinkle in this offense, led by Brian Dable. And it's all Buffalo.
I'll be rocking with y'all on Thanksgiving. Don't worry.
Keeping tabs on that New England-Cleveland game. All Patriots.
Might be in
getting
food
real
coma
interesting
though.
at the top of the AFC
So
East.
bear with me.
Here's Tevin Coleman.
Tevin Coleman with a little run back.
Thrown back at the 25-yard line.
He's probably coming back because of a hold.
After a return of 28. See if it's coming back.
During the return, holding. Receiving team number 83. 10-yard penalty. First down.
That's on Kenny Yeboah. Practice squad
Wolf says my
elevation.
family is
Saturday
from
at
New England,
3:30,
but we
another
don't like the
afternoon of
team.
the SEC on
Hey, I get it.
CBS, and it is going to be a good one. 25th ranked Arkansas in Tuscaloosa to face number 2 Alabama. Get you started for kickoff beginning at 2:30 Eastern with the drive to Atlanta. And that's
Yeah, I'm not
followed at
doing
3
too good in
Eastern
the
by
fantasy
college
either, bro.
Football today, Saturday, the SEC is on CBS. So here's Mike White. How quickly can he put that last pick behind him? 2 interceptions. As he has come back crashing down to earth here against the Bills, and the Jets are still going backwards. Carter
Lost
is
about
blown
3.
up. Well, all that Mike White talk is going to quickly subside after this one. There's Zach Wilson, who was out on the field prior to this game, going through his warm-ups. It was a 2 to 4 week injury, the sprain of the PCL ligament in his knee. Jay looked real good, as this is the 3rd week of what they termed a 2 to 4 week timetable.
Yeah, I thought he looked good in warm-ups. He moved well. He was moving around, throwing the ball, and when he's ready to come back and he's healthy enough to protect himself, I think that's the biggest issue for Robert Saleh. He's got to be able to protect himself, and they'll bring him back in. And I think this will be good for him to sit on the sidelines. He's had this time to kind of watch and learn.
Nice little play here from Carter, breaking the initial tackle. The elusiveness of Carter on display as they pick up 18 yards and a first down. And you just wonder psychologically what the time
Barry
off,
just subscribed.
seeing
Welcome
the
to the
success
family,
of
bro.
White, what the offense should look like, how that all comes together for Wilson as he comes back.
Well, when you hear Robert Saleh say that Mike White gave him a clear blueprint on how this offense is supposed to be run, that's a message to Zach Wilson. I'm telling you, this is the way we want to see it run.
White with a quick striking delivery to Corey Davis. Again, back in the lineup after missing the last 2 with that hip injury.
This is very much a system staff with Mike LaFleur, and system staffs have tough times with young quarterbacks. I mean, you think about the Jets and the Giants and Jacksonville, Washington, Chicago, all system-based offenses where you're not necessarily going to go out there and try and outcoach the other team and change up your scheme. You know, scheme-free stuff, that's what helps young quarterbacks. So he has to learn how to run the system the way they want it to be run.
It's a great point, how quickly Wilson, the rookie, will be able to put things together when he eventually comes back. Coleman, as the Jets keep it on the ground, and it's a young offensive staff. You know, there were some surprises when Saleh took over the job that he would hire such a young play caller like Mike LaFleur, but obviously the confidence in him, their time together in San Francisco. And LaFleur, in our conversation with him yesterday, said, you know, I put a lot of, Zach's struggles on my shoulders as we try to figure this thing out together and make the necessary tweaks to their offense. Play action from White, delivers, that is picked. Intercepted by Wallace.
Let's go, Wallace.
And this thing goes from bad to worse quickly from
Coffee
White
Tones
and the
just
Jets.
subscribed. Welcome to the family, bro. Jennifer White, Buffalo Bills fan for 43 years.
Coming into
Bills
this game,
Mafia, let's
would
go.
Mike White be able to recognize what they were doing on defense and not put the ball in harm's way? And Wallace just jumps this route. Watch Wallace recognize, see it, and then jump this route and just come cut right in front. The ball's behind, and another interception for this Bills defense. And you talk about, can this Bills team be a championship team? And I believe they can because of this defense. They make it hard on, Spiro, they make it hard on offenses. They get the ball back for their offense, and they're explosive offensively.
Second INT of the season for Wallace. And Mike White throws his 3rd pick of the afternoon. Allen throws across his body, tough delivery.
Flag.
Officials are going to say catch by Sanders. There's a marker thrown just a few feet away from where Sanders made that catch. What an effort. It's a pickup of 25 if it stands, and boy, they continue to work on Guidry.
Josh Allen has no fear right now going down the field against this Jets secondary.
There's fouls against both teams on the play. Personal foul, face mask, defense number 40.
Ooh.
Holding, offense, number 88, fouls offset. First down.
So
Rex
Guidry
Ryan was horrible. Yeah,
and
those were some
Dawson
sad
Knox
years, man,
for
with
the
the Ryan
Bills.
brothers, to be honest.
And they will replay the down as they mark it back at the 45-yard line. This little break for the Jets. All Bills 31-3 with 8 and change left in this 3rd quarter. Allen's going to go play action.
Nice
Has all
pass
day to
now
throw.
to Diggs.
Near side to Diggs.
7-8 yards.
And Stephon Diggs. That's going to be catch number 7. Over
Me too, Wolf.
120
Me too.
yards now for Diggs. What a day he has put together. Jay, he started the day well off last season's pace. Only one 100-yard game on the season entering this one. Had 7 all of last year. And the Bills hoping that this is going to jumpstart the second half of his campaign. Diggs gets a much needed blow on 2nd and short. Singletary trying to find some daylight.
Still wrong for Singletary. Makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Needed a 35. And this offense now just starting to lean on the Jets.
Yeah, they've been able to do whatever they wanted. Beginning of the game, the first couple drives, then there was a little lull, and then to end the first half. And
Jake Fromm, I don't know, man.
Right,
I haven't heard anything about him in a long time.
Anything Josh Allen wants to do down the field, he's been able to do. They're doing a good job, much better job this week, providing protection for Josh Allen.
Allen fakes the handoff.
Allen deep pass, going for the touchdown.
Far side of the field is
catch by Davis, and there's a flag.
Off the deflection. Incredible.
My goodness.
There is a flag
what a catch.
Just in front of the play.
Thanks, Ben. Welcome to the family, bro.
Concentration by Davis. If it sticks, it's a pickup of 36.
Defense number 30.
Beautiful catch from Davis.
First down.
Boy, Gabriel Davis mentioned the slow start to the year. Only 10 catches entering this game.
Look at the concentration and finding the ball, getting the feet down.
Ricky, what's up, bro? Welcome
Davis
to the stream.
had that
Thanks a lot.
costly drop late in the game last week in Jacksonville, which would have put them in field goal range with under 2 minutes left. Boy, he has atoned for that. And has come with a nice little effort for this Bills offense today.
Yeah, we on it, bro. Carter, you bugging, bro. Too much. Too much.
First and goal, Bills. As they are knocking on the door yet again. Allen rolls out.
Allen with the run. Little flick.
Back in the end zone.
Why not run it in for the touchdown? What are you doing?
Dawson Knox. A little bit late to get to his feet. We'll check the flag. Knox coming back from that broken hand that cost him the last 2 weeks.
Like, why not just run it in for the touchdown?
What's the call here from Scott Novak?
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness on a defense number 57. Hit to a defenseless receiver. Half the distance of the goal. Automatic. First down.
I feel like he should have just ran it in. You know, he kind of put Knox in like a bad situation.
See a little flip there from Allen. Knox trying to catch this, and Mosley comes across. And he makes contact with the head neck area on a defenseless receiver.
All right,
it's
Allison.
tough for those defenders when the bodies are moving, they're going down. But if you make contact, they're going to call that every time.
It looks a lot worse on the slow-mo replay as Moss trying to punch it in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Bills. Let's go, Bills Mafia. Stand up. Make sure y'all drop some red and blue in the comment section. Red and blue in the chat.
The chin against Buffalo. Fourth rushing touchdown of the season for Moss, and it's all Bills.
The ability to just run the ball at will and try to get in there. The Buffalo fans would love to see this offense develop that ability.
Bills scored.
To pound the ball and to be physical when you need to be. I think getting Spencer Brown back at right tackle, Darrell Williams sliding back to right guard really helped this offensive line.
The Bills outscoring the Jets in the quarter 21-0. Officials waiting to confirm the score. And a lot to think about for Mike White. There's Joe Flacco.
I think we called it
now with the helmet on.
Yesterday,
Flacco
Trev, that it was going to be a crazy day
becoming
today.
Their number 2 quarterback this week. Active for the first time since he was acquired in that trade from Philadelphia late last month. See if maybe Flacco doesn't get a chance before the end of the day. Touchdown confirmed. And the point after is good. Just too many mistakes by Mike White against this incredible Buffalo defense.
Cough, cough, sneeze, sneeze. needs. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold Relief. Dissolves quickly, instantly ready to start working. So you can bounce back fast with Alka-Seltzer
Kenzie, yeah, it's
Plus.
almost looking
Now
like Madden,
available
man.
for fast sinus relief.
At Target,
all right, y'all, we got 405 viewers, 287 likes. Let's hit 300. We just need 13 more likes. 13 people. Hit that like button. Let's hit our goal of 300 now. 13 more likes, y'all. 13 people. Hit that like button. We'll hit our goal of 300. Seven more likes. We're at 293. 7 more, we'll hit 300.
What if I was an overly enthusiastic personal trainer? Could I still get the Patrick price?
Yep. State Farm has rates that fit any budget.
Pittsburgh and Detroit is still 16-13. Detroit's still holding that lead, that 3-point lead. They're holding on for dear life.
And if you're not a customer, we'll help cover the cost to switch. Everyone gets $1,000 when they join.
Offer ends November 17th.
So this ranch is staffed with juvenile homicide offenders.
We're from the crime lab.
There's so much blood in such an abnormal pattern.
There's a killer signature in there somewhere, Monet.
New CSI Vegas, Wednesday, 10/9 Central on CBS.
Steelers game.
This is surgery, not a drum circle.
Yeah, I think I can do that. We'll do it like this.
Do not make this personal, Sam.
One second.
Good Sam premieres Wednesday, January 5th on CBS.
Week 10 continues later today on Fox.
Here we go.
Then tonight on NBC. Tune in tomorrow for Monday
Detroit and Pittsburgh at the bottom.
Stream games on mobile with the Yahoo Sports
No problem.
and NFL apps.
Well, Mike White just hoping for another
All right, we hit our goal of 300. We're at 301, guys. Good job.
A story that really took this town by storm the last couple of weeks. That upset victory that he led here 2 weeks ago against Cincinnati. And a good start last weekend in Indianapolis before he left the game with the forearm injury. But
well, thank you guys as well.
This has been
I'm
a
just glad I
much
get to
different
spend,
test
you know,
for
spend
him.
this time with you guys and share the experience. Bills Mafia in the house.
Something though, Spiro, you've seen this story before when you look at the Texans and Davis Mills and his 4 interceptions that he threw against this Bills defense. It's a different animal. It's a tough defense.
Now this Bills defense, the takeaways have been the story here in Week 10.
Well, you saw the deflection there. And then here's the strip right before halftime. A nice play by Hyde, and then a couple interceptions. Excellent play by Tre'Davious White. And then Levi Wallace with the last one, jumping the route.
Dorothy, no problem.
First down, Jets are going to run it with Carter. Jay, any thought, if you're Robert Saleh, you got a young quarterback, psychologically he's just kind of getting buried. Do you think maybe Joe Flacco, or do you just let White play this out?
I think right now you're just letting Mike White play this out. Or you're trying to figure out if Mike White is your answer as a backup going forward for Zach Wilson. Are these your 2 quarterbacks that you're going to build upon? You know, he had the excellent game against Cincinnati. He's struggling right now. How does he respond in a game where he's thrown 3 interceptions?
Carter will reset as the lone setback on 2nd and 2.
Jason Ware, look at my hat, bro. You see that?
White from the gun.
See those colors?
Delivers a dart. Corey Davis on the catch. It'll get him out to the 45-yard line. A first down pickup of a dozen. And we have to remind ourselves that before Mike White came on in relief of Zach Wilson in Week 7 against the Patriots after Wilson got hurt, he had never played in an NFL game. 3rd year in the league.
Yeah, he's as raw as it comes, and he's getting to see this type of defense for the first time in live action.
Charles, definitely, yeah. We've got a very diverse crowd here, so I try to keep it as clean as possible.
Anybody in the NFL, 2 of the best safeties in the game.
Carter breaking the initial tackle is going to get inside Bills territory and brought down right around the 50. We'll see where the officials mark the football. It's a pickup of 5. White grew up in Fort Lauderdale. He started his collegiate career at South Florida before playing his final 2 years, 2 prolific years
Ricky,
at Western
bro.
Kentucky under their then head coach Jeff Brom, who's now of course the head man at Purdue. Brom was so huge in his development. Obviously one of the men enjoying White's success the last couple of weeks.
Actually did Mike White's first start at Western Kentucky against Rice. He threw for over 500 yards and 5 touchdowns.
No sign of future things to come. Just hasn't been in this game. Coleman on the catch and another first down for the Jets. And Jay, this is part of the deal, being a quarterback. The highs and lows for the most seasoned of veterans in this league.
Well, you just look at the other side. Josh Allen struggled last week against a Jacksonville team that hasn't been a very good defense all year.
Selena, what up?
You're going to have games like that. And when we talked to Brian Dable, he said that, hey, you're going to have bad games. We have to be consistent. And when you're a young guy like Mike White or Zach Wilson, you're going to have a lot of those games. It's going to be a struggle. It's not easy to play quarterback in the NFL.
Here's Coleman breaking the initial tackle. Is going to get all the way down to the Bills' 25-yard line. So a good-looking drive here as the Bills have softened up a little bit defensively. Pickup of 13 for Coleman as that takes us under the 3-minute mark. But you know, it was just to remind you the last couple of weeks how starved this fan base is, Jay, for quarterback play. You know, a franchise that has missed the playoffs now for over a decade, just 2 wins last year. Have to go all the way back to those Mark Sanchez days.
And you think about it, you know, you draft Sam Darnold in the first round. You could have taken Josh Allen. You could have taken Lamar Jackson.
A lot of misses. You don't have to remind these fans of those moves.
Frank Young, happy birthday, man. Just turned 65 this month, and I've been a Bills fan my whole life.
Play here in New York
happy birthday to you, man.
You know, I love my time with the Jets. I love playing for Rex Ryan. I had never had more fun than I did when I played for Rex Ryan, because you never knew what he was going to do every day. He made coming to practice fun, and you know, went to 2 straight AFC championships his first 2 years, and this town is rocking.
Lori Greco just subscribed. Welcome to the family.
Or the Giants are winning and they're good, there's no better to play than in New York.
Well, it's been a tough town to be a football fan over the last couple of years, to say the least. Second down pass, White off his back heel, finding Carter out of the backfield. Well, this Jets team just so young. Both sides of the football. In fact, the youngest team in the league. And you know, you think to Robert Saleh's time at San Francisco as their defensive coordinator the last 4 years. See all the rookie snaps that they have, and he said in our conversation, look, this has basically been what we expected. The wild emotional swings week to week. You know, they beat Tennessee earlier in the season. Obviously the upset against Cincinnati. But boy, these last 2 weeks have been a nightmare, and that is going to continue. Poyer with a pick of his own.
Poyer with the pick, interception. Wow. Literally at the goal line.
Number 5 for Buffalo. And that's just one where Mike White made up his mind that he was going there, and it didn't matter where Jordan Poyer, the safety, was. He's just sitting there watching, playing deep in the middle. Nothing special to what they're doing. Watch Jordan Poyer back here, just kind of watch, and then come right over here and make an easy interception. Just says, thank you, Mike White. Appreciate you throwing that up for me. I'll take my 4th interception.
Number 71 of the offense is reporting number 71.
Or you talk about opposite ends of the emotional spectrum from Mike White. Highest of highs here 2 weeks ago. And a lot going through that young man's mind down on the sideline. One injury note for the Jets. Brandon Eccles, who left this game in the late first half, is done with
nice
a
pass.
thigh injury. As Josh Allen gets right back to work, it's a pickup of 20, finding Gabriel Davis.
What's up, Grace?
Under a minute left.
Wrench gang in the building.
Jet is Bryce Hall, who's a little bit late to get to his feet. Hall, the second-year kid out of Virginia. Frontline starter for the first time in his young career, and they'll take a closer look at him on that Jet sideline.
He's played pretty good this year. You know, look at the last 5 games. He had 8 pass defenses, and they are a young team, as we've talked about, and Robert Saleh knows he has to have patience.
Allen's pass up the seam. Was it picked off the deflection?
I think that ball hit the ground. I don't think it was
Sherrod Niesman, and finally this Jet defense is able to make a play.
That counts. That's the first interception for the secondary of the Jets all year. Shaq Lawson's the only one who has an interception for this Jets defense coming into the game. Isaiah Dunn did a nice job of coming back and getting the deflection right there.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Dunn, who had played only 3 defensive snaps all season.
So Jets
the rookie
did
out
get
of
a
Oregon
pick.
State.
Pittsburgh has tied
and
the
as Jay
game.
pointed out, that's the first interception by a Jet defensive back all season. Pretty incredible. It comes in week number 10. Niesman playing in a bigger role with the injuries that they have to deal with. Niesman last week, only the 3rd game in which he's gotten defensive snaps. Started the season on the injured list with that hamstring injury, missed the first 3 weeks. Officials are waiting to confirm the interception.
Exactly.
Jay will take one
Grace,
more
you're
look
totally
at
right.
this.
Gets his hands underneath it. Whether or not he had, that ball looked like it moved right there. Every other angle, I didn't see anything, but that angle, they called it an interception on the field.
Yeah, it looks like they have confirmed. So the interception stands with 32 seconds left in this 3rd quarter.
So we're definitely hitting the over, huh?
Coleman gets out of bounds, and that marker comes just as Coleman crossed the sideline.
Holding. Offense. Number 76. 10-yard penalty. First down.
That's the 5th holding penalty against the Jets, and the 2nd on Fant.
Correction, the foul was on number 75.
Well, it looks like Micah Hyde now is late to get to his feet.
Micah Hyde's
that
down.
would be concerning. You can't afford to lose one of those 2 guys. You're sitting here, you have a 38-3 lead. The only thing you don't want to do is get injuries. That's good to see him get up.
He's walking off the field now.
Just can't overstate the value and the importance of Hyde to this Buffalo defense. 9th year in the league, Pro Bowl safety. Had the takeaway earlier, hard to see from that vantage point. And they're going to take a closer look at Hyde on that Buffalo sideline. Jaquan Johnson now has taken his place. Johnson, who was questionable with a hamstring injury after he went down last week in Jacksonville. Carter breaks the tackle from Klein, but that was a hard hit. You can feel that from up here.
This is the
Greg Rousseau was there for the Bills. End of 3 here at MetLife in East Rutherford. A lot of smiling faces on that Bills sideline. A dominating performance on CBS.
It's not 1,000 lights.
All right. 398 viewers, 306 likes. Let's see if we can get to 350, y'all. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you haven't already. Go ahead and subscribe. We do this every Sunday, Monday, Thursday. Also stream NBA, MLB, and college games. Not just a one-trick pony.
Black Friday prices now through December at the Home Depot. A doers get more done.
Steve Kenyon. So you're going to see like a red button. It'll say subscribe on my actual video page, the page that you're on. And then you'll have like a little bell for notifications. Make sure you click that too so you're notified.
Wherever your journey takes you this winter.
Newton says the Jets are where talent goes to die. Ugh.
Right now, get huge savings on the entire line.
Gene Young, 66 years with the Bills. Mario Sanders just subscribed. Welcome to the family. Gene Young, 66 years with the Bills from Hamburg. Just for Kids with Jack Kemp and his son back in the 60s. My goodness.
Teamwork.
You know, like I said, it's so good to hear everyone, no matter where you're from, you know, just being a part of any team, whether it's Bills Mafia, whether it's, you know, Steelers, whoever, you know, just to have such diversity in the chat is just amazing to me. You know, we've got younger people, middle-aged people, you know, more mature people, and from all over the world. It's what I love to see, y'all. It's definitely a good thing.
At Emagon, we help friends and family come together to share stories.
Buffalo Sabeski says, "Go Sabres!" Yeah, go Sabres. You know, I'm all about the 716 teams. You know, Bisons too.
Celebrating life.
I smoked and I have COPD.
I'm also a Chefs fan.
Really worried.
I'm assuming that's Chiefs.
Send your kids a text.
You're also a Kansas City fan, Wolf. Okay.
That you do.
Call 1-866.
We are still tied up. Detroit and Pittsburgh, 16 points apiece. Fourth quarter, Detroit has the ball.
Well, back inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Temperatures dipping down to the lower 40s. As one-sided as it gets, 38-3. As we hit the final quarter here on CBS. Mike
Vancouver,
White,
Canada in the building. Tim Conrad.
What has been a nightmare day against this Bills defense. Incomplete. Wait a little bit slow to get to his feet. Looking in the direction of Ty Johnson. Now, Jay, one thing, we spoke to Sean McDermott last night, and he talked about, you know, the different level of experience that this is for the Bills. Last year, you know, that
Charles
remarkable
says,
run
how
to
can
the
one
AFC
possibly
Championship
love
game,
two AFC teams
winning the division,
simultaneously?
first one since
DC Wolf,
1995. And
Bills
now
for life in Southern California, raised in Buffalo. Let's go.
Shot, as they did last week.
Cali.
And they got to handle those expectations and handle failure like they did last week. How were they going to come in this week? Was it going to linger?
Tell your friend that said hi, Wolf.
Well, there certainly hasn't been the Jets' best shot, but the Bills answered exactly the way they were expected to. As Braxton Berrios is lit up, and a good sign for the Bills. Micah Hyde, who walked off the field just a moment ago with a smack.
Oh, no problem, Tim. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for sticking with me. I do it for you guys, you know, for the love of sports.
Fourth down, Robert Saleh. Nothing to think about here. Leaves his offense on the field. White protected, and White delivers a strike. That'll be a first down to Jamison Crowder. And McDermott told us this week they got back to work on Monday, looked at the film, and it was, you know, a lot of hard conversations, trying to figure out how to move forward. And one thing that they've improved this week, in addition to the score, is the penalties. All the flags last week that really had McDermott hot. They've cleaned that up here today.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that bothered him the most, that they were undisciplined, you know, which is uncharacteristic for this team. They had poor fundamentals. They turned the ball over. They did things to beat themselves against an inferior opponent. You know, but when you look at this team,
so Tampa Bay 19, Washington 23, 7 minutes left in the fourth. Washington has the
on
ball.
Both sides of the ball. You know, they've established their culture, and they have leaders in that locker room that are going to hold guys accountable. That's why this team is built as a championship team.
And you just see how deep they are, especially defensively. You lose a guy like Tremaine Edmonds and Starlo Tulele, two key starters for them, and they don't skip a beat. A.J. Klein making his second start of the season, and he has been terrific for the Bills. White throwing another tough pass into tight space, and Tre'Davious White nearly had his second pick.
It helps when you're going against a Jets team that really struggles and is young as well.
Washington has the ball.
Buffalo beginning the day just a
23-19,
half-game
Washington has the ball.
lead in front of New England. Tied for the third best record in the AFC. You've got Tennessee and Baltimore at the top. And then the Bills all even with the Chargers, the Raiders, and
Mary
Pittsburgh.
Jo, that's a great story.
Baltimore losing to Miami. That was a big upset. And last week was a week of upsets. You know, you look at the Bills game and Baltimore loses again. And Tennessee without Derrick Henry, how do they survive? They just put Julio Jones on injured reserve. So they won't have him for 3 weeks. And you know, they have the easiest schedule in the NFL left, Tennessee does. And so you figure that all these AFC teams will be chasing them throughout the end of this season. But I think everything's right in front of you if you're the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, Buffalo before last week, we're making a pretty strong case as being the best team in the AFC. Of course, they had that huge win in Kansas City back in week 5. Then the overtime loss in Tennessee. White steps up in the pocket. Bills giving chase, and White takes a little hip check at the 20-yard line.
Field.
2 flags are thrown. Matt Milano was there for the Bills.
Holding. Defense, number 24. 5 yards will be added to the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
It's Taron Johnson penalized.
Yeah, just keep an eye on Taron Johnson there in the slot. Just kind of grabs Crowder.
Johnson got his first pick of the season in the first half. Question mark this week coming off the concussion in Jacksonville.
Pass up the middle.
White delivers to Crowder.
To Crowder.
Inside the 10. That's going to be very close to a Jet first down.
We saw the Colts play a few times, and Kenny Moore has been excellent in the slot, but Taron Johnson is right there as one of the best nickel cornerbacks in the NFL.
Second and short. That's a little bit short. Here's Carter. Carter!
Jets score a touchdown.
Touchdown. That'll make them feel a little bit better about themselves down on that Jet side. A 6-yard burst by Carter, the rookie running back out of UNC. Fourth rushing touchdown of the season, and boy, Carter introduces himself to Jordan Poyer. Carter most scrimmage yards of any rookie running back in the league over the last 4 weeks.
Oh, never mind. It's not a touchdown.
All right, they're going to take the touchdown off the board. Okay.
Let's take a look here. Here's Carter.
I haven't been to a Radio Shack in a long time, Charles.
There's the knee. Yeah, that was a good call.
Robert Saleh reacts. And meantime, down on that Buffalo sideline, Davis Webb, the third-year quarterback, who today is the backup behind Josh Allen after the Bills had to put Mitchell Trubisky on the COVID list. Webb elevated from their practice squad late in the week. And might we be seeing Webb to close this game? Looks like a timeout was taken. Sean McDermott wanting to get his defense set with 12:04 left to play in this fourth quarter.
No touchdown. His knee was down.
Jay, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who's your favorite in the AFC right now? Who do you think is the best team?
Pittsburgh has the ball back.
I've been saying it all day since before they got out to the big lead. Just they're the most complete team to me. And Tennessee, we had them against the Colts.
Dallas,
and
43
when they lost
points.
Derrick Henry, it changes the whole
Atlanta
makeup of that
has
team.
3. My goodness.
And I don't know that Ryan Tannehill can put that team on his shoulders
New
and lead
England,
them
44
to a Super Bowl.
points. Cleveland
They're going to be
Browns,
right
7.
there all year long. We talked about the schedule,
What a
but
week
I
for
think
blowouts.
the Buffalo Bills are the most complete team in the AFC. And I think it's a team that they've had success, but they haven't accomplished the ultimate goal, obviously, of winning a Super Bowl. So these players are determined to win it all.
Jets did get a first down, so it's 1st and goal. White's pass to the end zone is incomplete.
Philip, Bills fan living in Alabama.
Certainly look
That's
like
what I'm
the
talking
most
about.
team in the NFL.
Bills
and
Mafia
the AFC
everywhere.
Certainly today. Watch Jordan Poyer.
Just so good in coverage, and nice job of forcing him out of the back of the end zone.
He is as sticky as they come. Defending against Ryan Griffin. 2nd and goal. Carter on the take, and this time he is in for the touchdown.
Jets touchdown. Score is now 38.
And Carter is going to get his 4th rushing touchdown of the season after
Pending
all.
the extra point.
As they punch it in. Just past the 12-minute mark, quarter number 4 here in East Rutherford.
Frank Young, Bills Mafia in Las Vegas. That's what I'm talking about.
Thomas Hennessy, the long snapper. The holder is man, and the extra point by Amendola.
Ernest Lane, go
good.
Buffalo from Gilbert, Arizona.
Jets go 12 plays, 35 yards, and 334.
Score is
to get their
10
first
to
touchdown
38
of the
Bills.
afternoon.
10 to
But it's all
38
Bills.
Bills. Frank Young, I actually used to live in Vegas, man. I lived right off of Boulder Highway, right before, like a little bit before Henderson. And I miss it, man. I go out there maybe like twice a year, but I'll stay at like the Aria. I've got the M Life card. I'm a pro member. You know, I'll get a little access to the free rooms and stuff like that. I stay at the Aria, the Mirage, which MGM is selling now, and Mandalay Bay is my favorite though. Spent a lot of time there, so definitely miss being out west. Ernest Lane, go Buffalo from Gilbert, Arizona. Another West Coast place. Let's go. Buffalo Bills will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl this year. Yes, they will. From Van May. All right, so we got 376 viewers, 313 likes. Let's see if we can get to 350, y'all. 350. 350 is the new goal. Go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. And also, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. We do this every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday.
Perhaps you'll come up with your own theory of where the stress goes.
And then, of course, next is going to be Seahawks, Packers, and then Raiders and Chiefs. So we got Buffalo gets another blowout. Yeah, just Allen. It's kind of crazy, right? Like they should have played this hard in the last game, and it's kind of crazy that they didn't. You know, it's as if the Jets are that much better than the Jaguars, right? Josh Lane says, couple Bills fans down here in Arkansas. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go. Aunt Kay, I'm living in Vegas too, listening while heading back from Disneyland. Grew up in Williamsville. What's up, Aunt Kay? Couple people from Vegas in here. I like it. Yeah, like I said, I miss Vegas, man. Vegas is nice, you know, especially if you're in a great area. Frank Young, I'm out by the Air Force Base, but worked on all those casinos you just described building them. Yeah, man, I've been to all of them. A couple years back, I actually was in the Stratosphere. For the first time, I went to the Top of the World restaurant at the Stratosphere, and it was so nice, man. It was so nice. You know, won a couple thousand in the Stratosphere, and you know, had some fun. That's when we'll get back to the game. But yeah, Vegas, man, I love it.
11:58 left to play in what has been a one-sided affair.
Sheila Rosario, I grew up in Buffalo, lived in Henderson.
And Amendola goes with the bouncer. And this is fielded by Taiwan Jones. Out across the 35, close to the 40-yard line. So it's going to be Allen, at least for the moment. He will continue with still a lot of clock. Coming up next, Game 2 of our NFL on CBS doubleheader, where Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers will make their highly anticipated returns. Seahawks and the Packers. It's all coming up next right here on CBS. Jim, Tony, Tracy will take you through that one. See the quarterback comparison, 2 of the all-timers. Allen making his first appearance since suffering that broken finger on his hand.
Snow in Lambeau today.
Nice little run, Singletary.
That's Matt Breida.
Oh, I'm sorry, Breida.
It's a pickup of 7. It's going to be interesting to see how Brian Dable and the Bills handle Breida. You know, does he become more of a consistent
Van
piece of this
Sorrow
offense?
says Bills fans since 1974 from Las Vegas West. Yo, Las Vegas is in the house. What's up?
A burst and trying to
y'all got to show me love when I come back out there now, because I'm definitely coming back out there. I've just been waiting for COVID to calm down, but I'm definitely coming back out to Vegas.
And you look at their wins, the first
love to meet some of y'all.
5 games of the year, they ran the ball well. They were 117 yards or more the first 5 games, and then in the losses to the Titans, the Jags only 82 and 72 yards.
Here's Breida again.
Oh my goodness, Breida fumbled the ball.
Loose. Who's got it? And the
Jets have the ball.
Have recovered. Second Jets takeaway.
As soon as we started talking about Breida earning more playing time, he fumbles the ball, and that'll quickly negate your playing time when you turn the ball over.
Frank Young, my roommate's daughter, was the first girl to bungee jump off the stratosphere. Man, I still love the roller coaster they put up there on top of that stratosphere. I think it's crazy.
Carter, the second falling on the football for the Jets. That'll get it back to Mike White with 10:57.
I'm on my way.
To play.
Dead serious. Definitely trying to see some of you guys when I come out there.
For the Jets. White begins from the shotgun, first down pass. Check down.
Tara says, have I been to Cali? Yeah, I go to San. So what I normally do is, just turn this down. This game is on, so let me turn down a little bit. So what I normally do is, I'll go to Vegas. I'll spend like 2 weeks, right? I'll go to Vegas, and then I'll drive from Vegas to Santa Monica, and I'll basically spend about another week out there, and then I'll come back home. But yeah, I love Santa Monica. San Diego, but yeah, that's normally my trips that I make every year. I hit Vegas and I go straight to Santa Monica after that.
And able to protect himself, and they play the Dolphins twice, the Texans, the Jacksonville Jaguars as well, and there's winnable games for the Jets moving forward.
White's pass up the seam is complete. Corey Davis on the catch.
Pass up the middle to Corey.
That's his 4th of the day, 6th time.
Dick, I'm from Buffalo, bro. Born and raised, Buffalo, New York.
Going forward, they have to continue to use Corey Davis and stretch the field with him. The other 4 receivers, when you look at Moore and Crowder, Cole and Barrios, they're similar receivers. They're all really slot receivers. Corey Davis is the one with size and the ability to go up and high point the ball. And when they get Denzel Mims back off the COVID list, he can do that as well.
9 and change. White's first down pass complete again. It's Davis.
Pass up the middle.
All the way down to the 35-yard line.
Are you doing next week's Bills game? Yeah, every Bills game I do.
Ugly for the Jets, but
every one.
Even before the season started, you knew that this was more about the big picture. Have they found the right coach in Robert Saleh?
Yeah, Vegas is definitely the adult
young players
Disneyland,
performing?
100%.
Is Wilson indeed the franchise quarterback?
Well, I like Robert Saleh a lot. He's a teacher and a motivator, a very good communicator.
Crow,
He's building a culture there that I think is sustainable and that will lead to success.
Let's go.
White's pass is deflected down. Nicely done by Micah Hyde. And you think of the staff that Saleh was on with Kyle Shanahan in San Francisco. They had the early growing pains. Those first 2 years really tough. And then year 3, of course, they went to the Super Bowl.
And that
Frank Young still got the
team
box of
was
Fruity
based
Flakes.
on
That's
the
what I'm talking
defense. Their
about.
defense carried them to the Super Bowl, and in particular that defensive front, that defensive line. That's what they're trying to build here. You know, and they went out in free agency. They tried to supplement it. You get a guy like Carl Lawson, and he gets hurt, and LaMarcus Joyner, and he gets hurt, and that really was a step back for this team when they lost those two big free agent pickups.
Debbie, cheat to Vegas. Cheat to Vegas.
White flushed out of the pocket, probes the defense, and pushed out of bounds by Obata. Looks like White's okay. Help to his feet. And that clock running now inside
Sarah
of 9
says
minutes
from
left.
California, been a fan since 1978. Man, y'all make me feel so young. I feel so young hearing some of these numbers.
Two teams just on opposite ends right now. The Buffalo Bills, team everyone expecting to contend for a Super Bowl, and the New York Jets trying to rebuild with a first-year head coach. Looks like a false start on a 3rd and 12.
False start. Offense, number 78. 5-yard penalty.
False start.
Third down.
Ball's coming back.
If you go back to when Sean McDermott took over this Bills team, though, it's similar to the Jets, where they had salary cap
Listen, I was
issues.
just
He
like
and Brandon
a
Beane
kid
came
when
in
that
together
happened, and I was
and
so upset when the
established a
Bills lost those Super
relationship
Bowls.
in this continuity,
like it was yesterday.
working together, both of what they want to do on offense and defense, and how they want to build, and what the culture was going to be, and the type of players.
Yeah, I haven't seen any other organs, Debbie. So
that's
you
what
might
Robert Saleh
be
wants
the
to
only
do
one.
here with the Jets.
Mike White's pass far side is incomplete. Looking for Crowder. I think they may build a statue of Sean McDermott just based on what he did year one. Ended that 17-year
Charles
playoff
says they'll
drought.
give up 5 years of their
Incredible
life
start
for
to
a
his
ring.
tenure with Brandon Beane.
It's a long time.
As those two have just reshaped this entire organization, the culture change. And now everyone expecting them to contend for the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
No, I'm such a big fan of Sean McDermott. Have been since the very beginning. I remember a production meeting that I had with him and Tony
Robert
Romo.
Field just subscribed.
And I saw
Welcome to the
something
family,
you don't
bro.
see a lot in head coaches. He had humility. I could learn something from Tony Romo. He took out a pad and paper and started taking notes and asking him questions. Tony was just coming off the field.
Ooh.
What a catch.
What a hit.
Crowder. And now the officials are going to say incomplete.
Nancy Joe Hutch. I grew up in the burbs of
Crowder for the
Buffalo,
effort.
moved to Cali 10
Knew he
years
was
ago.
gonna
I
get
missed the
lit
Bills
up.
and the forever
A.J.
fan.
Klein
Go
was there
Bills.
for the Bills.
Bills Mafia, Nancy Joe. I'm glad to hear that.
I think he might have caught it. And here's the catch. Are both feet down when he secures the ball.
Poyer came on and laid a smack.
I think he did.
Well,
It's a
maybe a
catch.
little bit lead with the helmet inadvertently from Poyer. There's no flag as they'll take a look.
It's definitely a catch.
When you spend all year serving others, when you lead by
Yeah, I'm middle-aged, man, and I'm hearing, I've been a fan since the 70s, and I've been a fan since the 80s, and it's so funny to hear that. I'm 35, so I'm in the middle probably of everybody that's on the stream right now. like literally in that demographic. But that's why I said my channel is so diverse, and I love it because I've got younger people, I've got middle-aged people, and then of course older people, and I say that with much love and respect, and I love the diversity of it. We've definitely got a mixed crowd here, and that's one of the biggest things of why I say definitely try to keep the chat clean and stuff like that, because we've got a lot of different people here from different places and different backgrounds and all that kind of stuff, so definitely try to keep it as a clean environment for everybody. All right, so on to the scores, right? Detroit, Pittsburgh, 16-16. 2 minutes left in the fourth. Are the Lions going to secure this victory? I need to know. I'm really hoping they win. I really am. They have to get a W, because if they don't, it's going to be terrible. JJ, just subscribe. Welcome to the family, bro. Charles says, I miss Wegmans. What's funny is I was actually thinking about getting a Wegmans sub earlier. Definitely want a Wegman sub. Nice little assorted lettuce, onions, banana peppers, light oil, mayo. Anybody hungry yet? Go get the sub with the sushi. Semi low. Yeah. Hi, Sienna, Anaya, and Press. Sienna, Anaya, and Press. How you guys doing? Hello. Hope you're having fun driving in the car listening to the game.
Your app is ready, Emperor. Amazon Alexa. And by Ram Trucks. Motor Trend's Truck of the Year for the 3rd year in a row.
Well, the last ruling on the potential catch by Crowder was incomplete. Jay, we were wondering if Robert Saleh would throw the challenge flag. You see he has the flag in his hand.
I think he should. I think it was a complete pass.
No problem, Gene. I'm glad I could be of assistance.
We had Gene Sterator hop on with us during the commercial, and Gene thought that it was a catch.
Well, Gene's just following my lead, you know.
The announcers called your name 3 times.
By the way, I thought that Sean McDermott pulled out a notebook when you were talking yesterday, taking some notes.
He does have intellectual curiosity.
Okay, the ruling of the previous play of an incomplete pass stands.
All right, so they did take a look on the challenge.
Interesting.
By Saleh.
All right, so Cleveland, New England is over. 45 points for New England. Destroyed the Browns.
With 8:10 left.
My goodness.
In this 4th quarter. By the way, the 7-man officiating crew is down to 6 as the umpire Ramon George had to leave the game with an undisclosed injury. So the line judge Walt Coleman IV has actually moved over now into the umpire role. All right, so now Saleh is going to throw the challenge flag. Jay, I'm officially confused. So the officials came back from the break to say
there is
that
no challenge on the play. It's 1st down, Buffalo.
Oh, wow.
Well, you can tell Robert Saleh thought it was a complete pass. He wanted to challenge it. I think they're telling him we already looked at it. Replay official looked at it, and you're not going to win it.
Just one of those days for Robert Saleh and the Jets. Allen faking the give to Singletary.
Deep throw.
Up the side.
Catch to Diggs.
Diggs gonna build on
it's got to be at least a 35-yard pass.
Day.
Frank Young, yes,
Diggs
we still have Mighty Taco.
With his 8th catch.
This not one of Mighty Taco. Super Mighty hot sour cream, no
Diggs
tomato.
In the slot. They're just going to get him running.
Beef.
A deep crosser coming all the way across, turning around the defender. He's so good when he gets the opportunity, when you have time in the pocket to deliver the ball.
To my Cali people, I need some in and out of my life. I miss in and out. That's my thing when I come out there. Where my in and out fans at?
Anybody trying to cover him.
In and out burger.
Singletary trying to break tackles, gets to the 10. You look at Diggs' numbers from last year, and they were just mind-numbing. 127 catches, over 1,500 receiving yards, franchise records in both categories.
Number one in the NFL in yards and receptions, and there was such a relationship between Josh Allen and Diggs. And, you know, let's be honest, there were questions about Diggs when he came over from Minnesota. He answered all those questions. They have an excellent relationship. He has seamlessly moved into this team and become one of the best receivers in the NFL.
Double with the fries and the shake.
Some more misdirection called here. McKenzie bounced one in earlier.
McKenzie down to the 2.
About a yard and a half short. Oh, boy, now it looks like McKenzie clutching that right leg. Oh, boy.
Come on. Come on, McKenzie. Get up.
Well, the only thing left for the Bills was to get out of here injury-free. Now the obvious concern by Sean McDermott as he's going to come on over to check on McKenzie.
McKenzie hasn't been a big part of the offense this year like he was last year, but he's been excellent in the return game for this team.
Such a big special teams player. Something that McDermott values so much.
I agree, Brittany. He needs to take the starters out. I mean, the game's over. Put in the secondary.
All you can do is tell the truth and hope that the evidence.
Definitely put in the secondary. Get your starters out. The game's over. Sheila says yes, In-N-Out protein style. Listen, I miss In-N-Out burger. I miss it so much. And it was sad because I heard that they started closing a couple of them because of because of COVID rules or whatever. Tara says Northern California is slowly burning, sadly. Yeah, every year. It's crazy. The wildfires that happen out there is just nuts. I remember the one year, it was just, orange. The sky, no matter where you went, it was orange. It was nuts. I once brought my son In-N-Out Burger from Vegas to Orlando. The burger had landed. Listen, if there was an In-N-Out Burger halfway, somewhere in the middle states, I would probably consider having it shipped. I really would. I definitely really would. It's just too far away from New York, to get an In-N-Out Burger overnighted. I need that fresh experience, so I have to wait till I get back out there with you guys.
Get this touchdown and get everybody out of the game. I mean, you're throwing to deep to Diggs, and Josh Allen is still in there, and all you
35 seconds left. Detroit has the ball. 4th and 10. They just punted back off.
Bills got a big one at home against the Colts next week.
Tennessee and New Orleans.
Diggs there.
Allen on 1st and goal. The handoff taken.
Touchdown. Singletary.
Touchdown. And we're going to assume that is the afternoon.
Oh, they're in Texas, Trev?
Of the frontline starters for Sean McDermott.
Well, if you came into this game trying to establish the run more, you have 4 rushing touchdowns today. 1 from Singletary, 1 from Breida, 1 from McKenzie, and 1 for Moss.
Jaden definitely called it out. 45-10 prediction in the game. Good job, bro.
Happy with the production of this offense today.
Masterful play calling by Brian Dable. Exactly what the doctor ordered for this Buffalo offense. Running game looking healthy. Josh Allen with some big throws. Massive stat line for Stephon Diggs.
Yo, am I what's going on? Tennessee is in and out now? What is going on? I'm completely oblivious to this.
Gets in on the party with a rushing touchdown of his own. Reminder to keep it here after the game for the NFL Today update. JB, Phil, Nate Boomer, and Coach Cower. Get you caught up around all the latest NFL scores and highlights on the NFL Today update. Josh Allen, 12th 300-yard passing game for him. 21 of 29 for 366. 2 touchdowns and the 1 pick. Jay, that's going to be a good one next week. Buffalo and the Colts. With Indianapolis now starting to emerge after a slow start.
Renetta, I'm going to have to check that out. If Tennessee has an in and out, I'm going to have to take a trip. I'm going to have to take a trip down to Nashville. 100%. I'm definitely going to have to take a trip down to Nashville now.
Final 5 and change. Most of the fans have headed for the parking lot here at MetLife. Tyler Bass, a little bit of a short kick. Fielded by Coleman. Out across the 25, gets out to
Coleman
the 32-yard line.
Wow.
A nice little return of 32 yards. Well, Bills fans no doubt feeling much better about their team today, but this will give them even more encouragement. You look at the last 3 teams that have won the Super Bowl. Tampa Bay last year, 7-5 start, pedestrian.
Through 12 games.
Unbelievable.
You know, you go back to that point and nobody would have said that Tampa was going to win the Super Bowl, that they were the favorite. And I think
Detroit
being a championship
and Pittsburgh
team
are
is
going
about staying
to
healthy.
overtime,
it's
y'all.
about getting better week to week, dealing with the ebbs and flows. throughout the season. And when you have a veteran team with veteran leadership, that really goes a long way.
What a defensive play as Boogie Basham getting a nice little push up front. The difference for the Bills last year, kind of a runaway year in the division. Now you've got New England, which looks like they're a contender again, which, by the way, is just incredible.
Isn't it crazy how we're rooting for the Lions?
A rookie quarterback there with the job that Bill Belichick is doing. Josh McDaniels, and nobody, none of the Bills fans want to hear about that.
The Bills do have an easier schedule to finish the year. Patriots have already played the Jets twice. Buffalo and the Jets, one more meeting in front of them.
It's going to be competitive in the AFC. Right now, there's 11 teams in the AFC with a winning record for those 7 spots. And you look at, you got the Colts, the Saints, the Patriots, the Bucks, Carolina, and the Patriots again.
Now, Buffalo faces New England twice in the month of December.
John, yeah, I just heard. I got the news, man.
And 16.
There's an In-N-Out down in Nashville, Tennessee. So I got to take a trip.
Who wins the division.
I got to take a couple trips, but that's definitely a place where I've been wanting to go anyways.
Mike White on 3rd and 11.
Oh, nice sack.
Bills pinning their ears back. F.A. Obata. Marker thrown. Well, now Mike White.
E. Steve, see you next week, bro.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness on the defense, number 57. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Well, that's Epinesa.
Well, obviously, I'm not just going for the burger itself, right? But I've been wanting to go down to Tennessee, Nashville, check out a couple of sites and stuff.
On the 25th of October from Philadelphia.
But it's 11 hours.
After the injury to
it's 11 hours.
Zach Wilson is going to be summoned here as Flacco became the number 2 quarterback this week after the Jets had to do some roster maneuvering. Of course, it was Josh Johnson as their number 2 last week.
But he had been brought up twice from the practice squad, so they would have had to sign him to the active roster if they were going to have him be their backup. They didn't want to do that, so it's Joe Flacco. But today's been a tough day for Mike White. Physically a tough day, mentally a tough day with the 4 interceptions, and this Bills team has had its way with him.
A sobering reminder for White about how tough it is to play quarterback in this league.
I see 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 44.
They're going to examine him closely. Looks like White is being escorted into the medical tent. And I hope that he's okay physically. And that clock now running on Robert Saleh and the Jets. So here's Flacco. This is the first time he's been active all season, even going back to his time with the Eagles this year. 2nd stint with the Jets. Last season backed up Sam Darnold here. Actually started 4 games for the Jets. And now in some mop-up duty. High pass.
Deep pass, catch.
That's Elijah Moore climbing the ladder.
Moore.
Flacco signed a 1-year deal with the Eagles to back up Jalen Hurts. Of course, the Super Bowl MVP. What a run he had with the Ravens as he pick up 25 to more.
There's a lot of questions early in the year. We asked those questions when we did the Jets-Denver game. Why they didn't go get a veteran quarterback for Zach Wilson. And then they made the move and traded for Flacco and brought him in. That was a nice throw there.
Yeah, the Jets' response to that as they pick up a short gainer here on Johnson with Johnson as a flag is thrown was that Josh Johnson provided them with the experience that they wanted as their practice squad guy.
Hands to the face on the defense, number 30. That 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
I think it's very different for a guy who's been a starter and who's had a lot of success to be that backup versus a guy who's been in the league for a long time and seen a lot.
Yeah, I thought that was weird too. Like, why is there so much time left in this game? Like, this game should have been over.
When you have a guy, like a Ryan Fitzpatrick, right, or a Josh McCown, they have a lot of knowledge that they can help give. And bringing a guy like John Beck in will help these quarterbacks, because John Beck has done it. And he has been a high draft pick, you know, in Miami. I was there with him, a great guy who's well respected, who has been there and struggled and can be an earpiece, you know, for these quarterbacks and help them not only on the field but off the field as well.
Flacco's pass is caught here to Berrios. Saleh had an interesting answer when we asked him about, you know, the backup veteran and a potential role teaching the young starter, and he said, look, that's not his job in terms of how I look at it.
Yeah, if they want to learn, go to them and ask them. It's not their job to go to them and try to be a teacher and a coach.
Joe Flacco, year 14, 36 years of age. There's Carter, close to the 15-yard line as that clock runs. 2:45 left. Jets are going to fall to 2-7. And Buffalo is about to improve to 6-3 as they try to maintain that half-game lead atop the AFC East.
Ronetta, thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the family. Sean's visions, no problem, bro.
Flacco on 3rd and short. This is Moore, first down, and he is in for the Jets touchdown.
Jets score. Pending the extra point, 17:45.
With a 15-yard touchdown.
Pittsburgh
Jets
has the ball back, and they're tied up game with Detroit.
I like Elijah Moore a lot. He's got quickness, lateral speed, toughness.
I think Flacco should retire.
Runs good routes.
His glory days are gone.
He's one of the pieces you're going to build around for this Jets team and this Jets organization.
Elijah Moore, that's his 3rd touchdown catch in the last 3 weeks. As he starts to become a bigger piece in this Jets offense. Hoping that some of these contributions will come in more competitive games over the rest of the season. But that young man just oozes talent for the Jets. One of the premier wide receivers in college football last year with Ole Miss.
And he had 150 yards a game for Ole Miss.
Oh boy, people are saying that Pittsburgh fumbled and Detroit has recovered.
In front of them, Indianapolis,
which
New Orleans,
all they have to do now is, I guess, get into field goal
Tampa Bay after that.
position.
Yeah, 4 tough
to win the
games. You just got to take them one at a time, and this is a team that, you know, believes they should win every one of those games. If they play the way that they can play on all 3 sides of the ball, defensively making it tough, taking the ball away. I mean, you look at, they have 15 interceptions on the season now.
Cam Newton's playing?
Does.
Oh,
and when they're explosive and they're pushing the ball down the field and hitting big plays and scoring a lot of points, their defense is so good it's hard to beat.
Jay, they didn't make any big flashy moves in the offseason. They signed some of their key free agents. They shored up some spots in the draft. You go get a young right tackle like Spencer Brown. It was a confidence that they had the pieces in place that they needed. Just some fine-tuning with Brandon Beane.
Lions
2 years
Lions
ago,
to an interception. They don't want to win that game.
We need to help our offense.
They just wanted to make it interesting.
You focus on offense. You get digs. This year it was really about pass rush. You know, that's what they felt they needed to get them to that championship level. And even last year, Sean McDermott talked about a change. They went from playoff expectations to championship expectations. They fell a little short last year. And now this year they believe they have the team and the makeup to go win a championship.
All right, so Josh Allen's day is officially and finally over. What a performance, what a response for Allen after the struggles of last week. 21 of 29, 366, 2 touchdowns and the pick. As he now gives way to Davis Webb, the 3rd-year quarterback out of Cal. Webb becoming the backup quarterback with Trubisky on the COVID list.
Yeah, if you haven't been updated, Cam Newton is back in Carolina.
Webb, these will be his first snaps of the season.
Carolina Panthers. He's back home.
Zach Moss, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 45-17 Buffalo as they close in on their 6th win of the season.
You know how some carriers give you.
All right, you guys, we got 338 viewers, 331 likes. Can we hit our goal of 350 for the closeout? We need 19 more. 19 more likes. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. We do this every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday all day. Let's see here. Next is going to be Seattle, Green Bay. And then after that, it's going to be the Raiders and the Chiefs. It's a great day for football, man. Lots going on. Looks like Detroit has the ball in their tie game against Pittsburgh. They're at the Pittsburgh 48, 2nd and 8. 5 minutes left in OT. And let me just go through the
best of live and on demand.
Introducing comments. Sheila, thanks for sharing the game. Sheila, thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. Domingo, great job. See you next week, man. I'll be here. Freeman, thanks for the live play-by-play. Thank you. Thank you for being here. We need 7 more likes. We hit 350. 7 more likes. Mary Jo, see you next week. Definitely fun time, love you guys being here, and just keep it a good environment, and everybody have fun in the chat. 6 more likes, we'll hit 350. We'll hit our goal. William Clark just subscribed. Welcome to the family, man. Welcome to the family. Next up is going to be Seahawks and Green Bay. If you're sticking with me, that stream will be up right after this, so just head to my channel page and you can access it. 4 more likes. 4 more likes. We hit 350. 4 more likes and we'll hit 350. Finish off our goal for the day of 350 likes. Tara, see you next week. Be safe out there in beautiful California. Jaden, if we get 350, will you stream next week Bills game on Meet? That's not how it goes, my friend. It was a good try, though. Don't worry, though. We'll have a time where I'm streaming the game and the video, and I'll give you guys the link. I'll let you know at the beginning. Trust me, I got you. But it's got to be for big games, because I'm doing a lot more now than what I was before with just the audio. So, but yeah, we'll definitely figure it out, like I said, for the big games, and I'll make sure you guys are all taken care of and give you some video that YouTube can't take down. Trying to be your favorite streamer, your boy Jreasn. 1 more like, we hit 350. Tremblini just subscribed. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the family. And as we wrap up this Bills and Jets, Seahawks and Green Bay coming next.
Like you're never going to win again.
Stay locked in.
Sanders actually got up in front of the team the other day and said, this is our time where we have to really start to put our foot down and separate.
L, thanks a lot.
And boy, I think
hope to see you again.
Sanders' words resonated in that locker room.
Go Mike Williams.
And you shouldn't have been surprised that Josh Allen would come back and have such a good game. You go back just to last year. He had 1 game with a passer rating under 70, came back the next week against Seattle, threw for over 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. This is a group led by a quarterback who's very resilient.
Davis Webb will take a knee. And that's going to do it here at MetLife. There's your updated standings in the AFC East. Buffalo will maintain that half-game lead over New England.
AFC East.
Patriots a big winner today over
3-0
Cleveland.
in the division.
There's McDermott.
Lions
and
kicking the 48-yard field goal.
Between those two coaches.
Will they take the win?
Bills began the day tied with the 3rd best record in the AFC, behind Tennessee and Baltimore. Deadlocked with the Chargers, the Raiders, and the Steelers. Pittsburgh right now is going down right to the end against Detroit.
See you next week, Adam.
Keeping tabs on that one, no doubt, but a big performance for Josh Allen and the Bills.
And we hit our goal of 350 likes. Good job, guys.
45-17.
Thank you.
Your
Thank
final
you.
coming up next, Seahawks, Packers. Now for Jay Feely, Gene Sterator, our producer Jason Ross, Jim Cornell, our director, Spiro Dina saying so long from East Rutherford. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
Yes, sir. Jonas.
Cashback?
Carl, see you next week, man.
Cha-ching.
On the 12th day of cha-ching, Rakuten gave to me cha-ching on decor, cha-ching at thousands of stores, cha-ching on gifts with wheels, cha-ching on awkward meals, cha-ching on everything. Legally, we can say everything.
Jaden, see you next week. Oh, the kick was no good.
Like a lot of stuff.
Cha-ching on hand mixers,
wow.
cha-ching on light fixtures.
All right, so yeah, I'm going to shut this down. See you guys in the Seahawks Green Bay stream. Be right back.